No, the only thing that we're going to be doing is giving shout-outs.
We're doing shout-outs just right now?
We're doing a shout-out.
Already?
We already have to
We're
do
going to get the
shout-out.
first 30 seconds, bro? You're going to give them the first 30 seconds.
It's because last time they said they couldn't hear me say their name until their second listen. So the fact that they're listening to the episode again, it means Jordan Foote. He gets another one. Jordan Foote, do you hear me? Jordan Foote! You get a shout-out.
Whoa.
And you know why? You get a shout-out to start the episode? It's because we're not going to get to what's going to make this the 4-hour afternoon madness.
I can't believe we really...
We got to touch on a few things such as Spell and Isabel and Gertrude. And can you make Taylor accept these characters? And you know what Jordan Foote did? He made me accept them. Because why? Because we got to convince them that they're other people.
Okay.
So Gertrude is Morgan Le Fay.
Cool. DC Comics character.
DC Comics character. Obviously, you have to see the Justice League cartoon. You may remember she also had a son in the episodes where it was a blonde little boy that she was trying to get a kingdom for. Mm-hmm. Sure, this was more of the Camelot, but not only that, Morgan Le Fay was looking for what? A Philosopher's Stone. So now we're already having the tie-in with the Power Stone, so it would also be going back to who is who then? Gertrude would be Morgan Le Fay.
Mm-hmm.
Jason would be the little boy that she's obsessed with that she wants a kingdom for. Gertrude was looking for the Philosopher's Stone in order to gain the family power, to make them the most dominant, to give them the kingdom. Isabel is just some servant husky.
Yeah.
That just seems to have found the spell book of Morgan Le Fay, whether it was a slave, whether it was a waitress, whether it was working at the brothel. Either way, she was able to find the spell book, able to read it, where then she thought that the stone was something that would bring her power. Instead, she didn't know how to use it, which is why Isabel is still a phony. Let's make sure. So Lana, Isabel, phony.
Okay.
But Gertrude, I'm starting to like. And that's because it's Morgan Le Fay. And I want to thank Jordan Foote for this. I am not taking credit. I am loving everything this man was selling me.
Wow. Jordan, I hope you feel real proud of yourself right now.
Yeah, because now we're going to have to redo Spell. We're going to rewatch it, all right? We're going to rewatch it from this mindset. Are you ready?
We're not doing that.
6-hour cut. Let's go.
Good Lord. What are we analyzing?
We're going to analyze Spell, and then we're going to get into Alicia. But obviously, we can't do that because you're just way too excited for this. This is your Super Bowl, right?
I am, but it's also bittersweet because this is the two-parter. I know exactly how this ends, and it's just sad to be here, honestly. Sad to be here, and then it's just going to be over, you know?
What? So now we're just going to be depressed?
Yeah, we're depressed.
We can't be depressed.
Not this one. We can do it the next one.
We had scary time last episode. This episode, we have finally some fun in the sun. Love is happening in the air. Sure, this is a walk to remember Smallville style, but it's okay. It's okay because this is something we can treasure as an audience forever. A lot of people, though, I'm not going to forgive. So there's also that.
Yeah. And we're just going to go ahead and just introduce the whole thing today. This is the Somebody Save Me podcast. Back for a special week this time. We're going to do episodes 11 and 12 of Season 4 of Smallville together because the fans voted for this.
Yeah, I don't think anybody said no. And it doesn't even matter if there was only 2.
I think I got on my own account and voted no just so I could put it in there. But it still didn't matter.
I don't even know what was the score on each. Was it more than 2? Because even if it was 1, it doesn't matter.
Dude, we can easily look it up, man. I'm curious myself.
You're gonna say, what is it? 5? You mean, hold on. 500,000?
Dude. Yeah, for the upcoming, let's see.
And also, because
5 votes, all 100%.
See,
duh, of course.
There it is.
So everyone wanted this extended episode, so it could be like 3-4 hours.
And if you don't have
longer,
an account,
I don't know.
If people don't have an account out there to be able to vote, this is your fault.
That's
so
true.
you allow then the crazy people to then vote. Duh. And this is what everybody is going to get, is a 4-hour show of us explaining the ups and the downs of Alicia, of Clark, of these relationships, who is right, who is wrong, and also there's a lot of sex.
Dude. I mean, it's talked about, hinted at.
It's done.
And it's, basically done.
Some of them seem more natural than others.
We're going to really get into that because we have some uncomfortable moments regarding sex. Like, I feel like I'm back being like a little kid and first learning about it, like it's an awkward subject at that time, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of parent conversations about it too.
It's just parent vibes. It's like a parent made this shit.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I really want to express, my relationship with my kid and what we talked about sex,
So you think a parent as more like a sex education? So that's what Alicia is really... Okay.
Moral values,
I can't remember the priest's name. So you're saying this is like a Hunchback of Notre Dame situation where Alicia is Esmeralda. And now the show is essentially the priest that has to kill her because you want to have sex with her. So that is what you're making the comparison to.
Yeah, you're making that comparison.
You weren't? You weren't going there.
I was not. No.
Just have Hunchback on the mind, I guess.
Look, dude, stop trying to get away from the fact this is going to be a 4-hour episode.
Quasimodo.
And we're starting with Unsafe, going into Pariah. We're actually going to split it by acts. We have acts designated for this whole episode.
We have acts?
We have acts.
Oh, yeah, so this is where it's going to be fun, because instead of everybody out there being able to not see a black screen that just has, like the Quentin Tarantino style, Act 1,
Chapter 2.
Yeah. So we're just going to have to say it. But just know, this is more for your benefit as an intermission break, where you don't have to stick with the whole show the entire time unless you're a crazy person. And the people that do it, I'm here for it. I salute you.
For real, honestly. That's true love.
But seriously, there's breaks. Yeah, don't worry. We're trying to make this like the Justice League Snyder cut.
This is our cut. The Alicia cut.
It's going to be dirty.
Alicia Baker is back. If you didn't know already.
Spoiler.
Yeah. It's like she's in this episode.
You've only been talking about her for a month, weirdo.
Okay, come on, dude. I've been talking about this since like season 2, I think.
Actually, you really have.
But yeah, Sarah Carter's back as Alicia Baker. She gets back into Clark's life. We have it's a 2-parter, so imagine the impact she's having right now. It's just the chemistry between them is just so good. Like, the best.
Yeah, it's really good, and I also enjoy that this is why they did bring Alicia back. They said that for a mid-season type of deal for season 4, they wanted to do a big shebang. They thought no other than, let's bring back Alicia. The chemistry between them was off the charts. The fans loved it, so let's do something that people want, which is very surprising. Because usually they have interns tell them what the best idea is.
It's very true.
And then they run with that when they can't get people like Pete to do the original storyline. But that's, Smallville.
Man, what if we missed some episodes where they did that same thing? Like, oh yeah, the intern just made it up.
You know what? At this point, I'm going to have to believe it. I've been in probably the craziest roller coaster this season where it's the biggest ups and downs. And I'm really hoping, and I fear, though, at the same time, after this special, we're going to be on a downhill slope.
Honestly.
And I don't think we get back up probably until the end here. And it's because they made the beginning so good. They made this mid-season finale so good.
Yep.
Now, I don't think you're going to be able to top it. Except for leading into Season 5, which I've never seen before. So this is just a guess, obviously. Season 5 could suck.
No, Season 5 is pretty good.
I think you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. But yeah, we have this is our beginning of our mid-season break, technically. This aired in January 26th.
So wait, Unsafe did?
Yeah, Unsafe.
And then they had the audience wait until when for the next?
Well, no, because this is the start of it. So, like the last episode, which was Scare, that aired December 1st.
Oh.
So Unsafe came back. They aired it again January 26th.
Oh.
So that was the last half of the season.
And it was Scare? Scare was a mid-season thing?
December 1st, dude.
Jesus. I don't know if I'd be into that.
But
Be like, maybe I'll do something else on my Wednesday night.
I don't know, dude. Like,
this is like to be continued. Why wouldn't they put this before it?
I love it though. Like, imagine you have your holiday season and you get back finally, like, and then your shows are coming back on. And then not only is it like it's coming back with a bang, it's Alicia Baker. You get a to be continued at the end.
Yeah, I would want
So
that.
damn, dude, I got 2 great weeks back into this shit.
You know what Alicia brings us, though, every time is Christmas time. And she brings us that happiness.
Yeah, she's like a little elf.
You know what she is,
She's
Joseph?
like an elf.
She's like, and I don't know what rom-com made this comparison, but I'm going to do it.
Okay.
She's like Christmas morning, waking up so excited. You're always wanting to be around her. It's like a butterfly in your tummy that's so exciting to be able to see every day. Alicia brings that excitement out of people. So I'm going to say that's why they have brought her now with these seasons where it's always snowy. We're ice skating, for God's sakes.
That was such a cute day, man.
She's Christmas.
She's Christmas. Mother Christmas. I like it. And if you liked it, leave the 5 stars. Leave the 5 stars. Why?
This is a 4-hour show.
Are you kidding me? If you're even thinking about listening to it all the way through, just give us the 5 stars.
Just give us the 5 for the commitment, okay?
Yeah, honestly, if you commit like at least an hour, that's fine.
My wife isn't talking to me right now because I'm doing a 4-hour show.
Yeah,
I deserve the 5 stars just because of that.
We're taking breaks. Yeah, it's like this is an all-day thing, man.
We're not taking breaks. We go all the way.
Oh.
No,
I'm scared, dude. But anyways, yes, leave us the reviews. Follow us on everything that we have available. Twitter, whatever. YouTube.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Keep commenting. Keep telling me
honestly,
things.
the Spotify comments, interactions, that is honestly great. Please keep that coming.
But no, and that's why, again, Jordan Foote gets another shout out. Jordan Foote. I want people to be able to tell me these things.
Yeah.
I want you to make me like the episode.
Yeah.
The episode that you and I
argue with us or, go into.
Well, don't argue with this. Tell me I'm right. All right? Don't cut the crap.
You can argue with me, but you know what happens.
Yeah, you get blocked. But also 2-week suspension.
Hey, it's up, man.
All I know is they're back.
We'll see how they behave this time, but we're going to get into it now, finally, to begin Unsafe. Again, thank you for listening. Thanks for the commitment today. We're going all in. We got some brewskis here. We're going to go crazy.
No brewskis.
This is all for Alicia, baby.
Oh, God.
It's all for Alicia. And now do we begin on Act 1, Second Chances.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh. We begin at the Talon. We got some good little function going. It seems like a party.
No, this is senior year, man. So this is senior year. Everyone is just throwing a big bash. I'm going to suggest with the Christmas lights up that this is kind of, I don't want to say like the last time you care about school senior year, but you really don't give a damn about the second half. That's at least how it was for me, but I never cared about school, so, I'm a smart guy.
Wow, you like school?
Yeah, well, I wasn't like Clark Kent, Because what Clark decides to be doing at this talent event with all the seniors is studying and drinking a little
hot chocolate, probably latte. I don't know.
It
dude.
definitely wasn't coffee. It was some type of hot chocolate.
Chocolate milk. Some chocolate
Strong
milk.
bones.
So we have two girls actually sit down in front of Clark, basically already just flaunting themselves at him, like, "Hey, what are you doing, you cute little boy, studying at all these books in this party? Don't you want to go to a party with us?"
Joseph, can you please? We're having already paused. Again, this is going to be a 4-hour show, so everybody better buckle up.
Her parents have a hot tub.
Katie? Yeah, we all know. Whore. But I do want to say with who these women are.
Yeah.
These are the love potionettes.
These are literally two of the love potionettes.
This should be in jail.
One of them was around for the race car shit, too. He was Peter.
She made out with
Jason
Pete.
Dante's?
Yeah, Dante.
Jason
Don't ever
Dante?
forget Dante. R.I.P. Car
He was
crash.
her girlfriend.
Puddle of water.
His girlfriend, race car flag chick,
The one that
made out with Pete.
we made the Midnight Run game out of it.
Oh, Midnight Club?
Midnight Club. That's what it was.
Yeah, so these girls just come and sit down here like, we didn't just have some issues a few weeks ago?
No, we completely forget about this.
Love potionettes.
Love potionettes. They're still around.
And, it makes sense that Clark actually says no then.
No, it doesn't. It's the dumbest thing I've
What
ever
do you
heard
mean?
in
Like,
my
the
life.
fact that they're criminals. They are crazy. They'll try to roofie him.
They even say that he already is accepted in an MU. What are you doing right now? Haha, well, not technically.
They're going to still look
yet.
at my GPA.
They're still going to want to look at my grades, so I have to keep them up. And he's still looking around like...
No. I love it because she goes, her parents have a hot tub. And he's just like,
Really?
really? And it's like, they're all giddy like, oh, we got him. But
Thanks.
Clark's like, thanks, actually, I got a lot of work to do here. And then they're just like, oh, damn it, we can't rape him after all again.
And they said, hey, you know what? That's fine. If you can finish early, maybe you can stop by. We'll still be there. All right, later, Clark. And by the way, him being the star quarterback makes complete sense why he is just going to be hit on nonstop.
Why can't he just go? Like, he's so sad about it. Bro, just get up and go.
You're Superman.
You telling me you can just study later? You got time.
Yeah. And also, we're not even saying going to do something. You can go and hang out in a hot tub.
Yeah, be cool.
Be sociable.
Yeah, but honestly, whores still, because look at them. They just go to the next group of guys and like, hey, you going to that, we want to come to this party later?
Well, Clark is first string. If he says no, we have to go to second string.
Backup plan.
Backups. We can't go to a party by ourselves. Are you kidding me? We look like losers.
The two girls.
Yeah. I don't know. It's how the love potionettes
Yeah.
think.
I don't know, man. There's some weirdos.
They
man.
thought they had to poison their boyfriends to get them to just hang out with them.
Yeah.
Mandy,
All because they just wouldn't say yes to
Mandy's
everything.
the only one in prison. They blamed it all on her.
That's good.
They just said her. It was her science fair project.
It was her formula. I did nothing, I swear.
I swear.
So, as they
Maybe
go-
race cars and make out with Pete, though.
Dude, that girl's gross. What is she doing?
Making out with everybody.
Now we have Clark going to Martha at the front desk.
Hey, Mom!
Hey, Mom. Oh, she was cute, Clark.
Which one?
Oh, he's trying to brag, dude.
All right, dude.
He's like, which one, Mom? Both. You thinking of asking one of them out?
I like that Martha doesn't even give into the bait. She's just like, okay.
Yeah, Clark's like, yeah, so I can ruin it just when we're getting closer? About having to lie about who I really am? Yeah, no thanks.
Just like I do with Lana. Okay, I was just asking.
If I was Martha, I'd be like, I'm going to go finish my shift. I'll see you at home. Go back to your table.
Clark.
Please go work on your schoolwork.
Clark, I was asking if you were going to ask him out. I don't need this. This is.
Oh, you're going to cry now? All I did was ask.
And Martha then tells Clark, though, hey, there is somebody out there for you. Cut the crap. Who? Okay, all right.
Can I just ask, though, is there really a 17-year-old boy that's really yearning for some love like this?
Hold on. Mom, a girl would have to be crazy to get with me.
Oh. And that's where we get our foreshadow?
Yes, because now...
They look at each other. Martha's like, oh, maybe you're right. Oh, but then we go to somewhere. We're going to assume this is a hospital, maybe even Belle Reve.
It's Belle Reve. They say it's Belle Reve.
Okay, perfect. So, boom, we're going to Belle Reve. We got a doctor, 2 guards.
Dr. McBride.
Dr. McBride, and he flips open a switch, turns lights on in a room, glass window, intercom. Alicia, it's time.
Welcome home.
You can go home now. And Alicia, who looks crazy still, by the way.
She looks fine. She's good. She just needs her
She's
toothpaste.
just sitting there with her head down on her knees, messy ass hair. Looks like she just looked at that doctor like, oh, I'm about to fuck shit up because I'm still crazy.
It's this simple.
Alicia Baker, I would die for you still.
All right. So now let's get into it, though. But I have to ask you this. Why did Alicia try to kill the first time around?
I mean, really, it was just because Clark found out she was crazy and wasn't matching that, kept trying to slow it down.
And then she got jealous of Lana because
he was serious with her, so why not Alicia?
Yes.
You know?
So what would Alicia then have to do in order to change that? Which is just change the way you were acting, and Clark was already into you.
Yep.
So that's all Alicia would have to do in order to be able to get the guy that she wants in order to not act crazy. He's already revealed so many things to her compared to Lana. She already knows this. Mm-hmm. So this, to me, Alicia was already a smart girl, head of the class. Everybody didn't want to talk to her because they believed she was prissy. My point in explaining this character is to say she's smart, that I bet she knows how to play the game enough to then get Clark right now. If Clark is in this type of emotional state, even without knowing it, she's just getting out at the right time.
So convenient, I guess, for her.
But this is also why I bring it up. Why would she need to act crazy now, though?
I mean, she never needed to, but she was.
Only because she felt threatened. But at this point, Lana's with Jason. There would be no reason for her to feel threatened. I think Alicia, I even put in the notes here, is going to be able to get her man and act sane.
Yeah, well, remember, Clark is writing Clark Lang in his book.
You said that wasn't true, though. I was
okay. Well, he's at least writing Lana's name.
So you're saying
all over his books.
So you're saying he does write Clark Joseph Lang?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he at least is writing Lang in there.
Senior year, he's
Lana.
doing it?
Yeah, dude. Flash was here in episode 5, and he looked at his book. Who is Lana?
I was making.
He's going to keep his old notebook.
All right, so now you're on my side. I just wanted to bring that up.
Sure.
Let's go to the Clark barn.
Oh. Now we get the beginning of everything. Dude.
I'm not going to the hot tub. I'm going to go to my barn.
Maybe I'll look at the stars again.
Clark then goes. He throws his things on his desk.
Very cool pen.
He's like, whoa, when did I get this? Never runs out of ink.
And we get that close-up of Clark, but then we get to see the back of the barn. So what's Smallville's star quarterback doing up here alone on a Saturday night?
Alicia, Clark then turns around. He sees Alicia.
He immediately recognized her voice, too.
Yeah, because he was thinking about her.
Oh, okay.
Because he said nobody would be able to accept me and I wouldn't be able to tell anybody my secret. What is Clark been thinking about? Just somebody to tell. He has Alicia, who he knew he told. He was thinking about her. You know why? He missed that 3 a.m. time.
Dude. No, sex is sacred.
What are you talking? Okay, we're not getting there yet.
Sex is sacred.
Don't spoil anything.
Stop! You're saying something.
Doing
it.
Let's pay attention to the miniskirt though.
Okay. Man, Alicia's looking good, bro.
I'm kind of surprised you remember my name. How could I forget?
Oh. And
Alicia.
Dude, oh my God, bro. I just can't even look at her, bro. I'm just like, it's unbelievable. I would marry her right now.
Alicia, you try to kill me and Lana.
Yeah. So, like, why are you here? You're out?
Alicia then looks down, and he's like, you know what? I'd ask how you escaped, but I think I already know. Listen, Clark, I didn't escape.
I was let out. They let me out. The doctors say I'm cured. Clark's like, oh, I'm glad they think that.
You know, you could have called instead of teleporting into my loft.
Dude, lots of accusations and assumptions, bro.
Actually, I borrowed my mom's car and I drove.
Your mom still loves you?
Yeah.
Didn't she kill her dad?
No, her dad was in a coma still, obviously.
Her mom still loves her?
They say she's cured.
Cool.
So they said that she was...
Guess what's not cured? Her husband's death.
He's in a coma. He's still alive.
He fell down the stairs, left in a coma?
Yeah, they had him still...
Very clean.
On the ventilator.
Classic
the last time we saw him.
We need to... Yeah, you know what? Let me look up what happened to that guy.
No, don't do it. You're not going to want to. It's a dark path.
I need to find out what happened to Alicia Baker's dad.
Oh
I need to find out. Please. I'm going to find it.
Alicia Baker's dad, like anyone has any damn report over him.
John Baker. He's alive.
So he left the family because maybe the mom was wanting to support Alicia still.
Maybe he's just crippled. Didn't she like knock his ass down the stairs or something?
Yeah, when he was in the basement.
Knocked him out and then he fell?
And she locked the door from the inside. That's what we also have to remember here. That's a little foreshadowing.
Man, Alicia.
Also, though, Alicia now tells Clark, I
can't teleport.
And this is something that my doctor came up with. She reveals a bracelet where it injects a little bit of lead into her bloodstream, which then prevents her from being able to teleport. And Clark says,
He's like, you know, I'm glad that's all cool and all, but like, you know, I'll never forget what you did.
That doesn't change anything. I know that, Clark. I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am for everything I put you through. You know, you're the last person on earth that I ever wanted to hurt. And then Clark looks at her, and he then looks, he's like, God damn, you're so hot.
Yeah, dude. He's like, he can't resist.
He can't resist her.
I wouldn't resist either.
He has to look away in order.
He's like, damn, man, like, you're really spitting right now, bro.
You had to show up in a skirt?
Dude, you look good, man.
Next time show up
straight out the hospital?
Next time show up in sweatpants.
Yeah, can you look ugly next time?
And I love Alicia.
But she then it's like, okay, serious stuff
dude,
over.
And she smiles.
She's just trying to flip the mood, dude. And it's like, you got to appreciate that. It's like, okay, hey, you didn't answer my question, though. Why are you up here alone on Saturday night?
Clark then looks, you know what? Maybe I prefer to be alone.
Leave!
Is it because of your secret?
Oh. Clark gets all worried. Now. He's like, what? You remember that?
Don't worry. I didn't tell anybody, Clark. I had promised you that I wouldn't. You know what, Alicia?
Dude, he's like so weirded out about it. Just the whole interaction. He's like, you know, Alicia, like, it's really hard to talk to you right now because you look really good. You look really good, and I mean, I'm still mad at you, kinda, maybe. I don't know.
The whole time I was in Belle Reve, the only thing I thought about was that somebody out there was just like me, who knew what it was like to be different, and gave me hope.
Damn. Yo, the S means hope, bro.
In my darkest moment, Clark, you gave me hope. And Clark then looks, why'd you have to say that?
In brightest day?
And
blackest night?
No evil shall escape my sight.
Damn, dude.
Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light!
And wow, look at that. They end their conversation. Alicia just says, okay, well, good seeing you. Bye.
And Clark then looks, he's like, I'm so stupid.
And of course, who does he tell? He tells his parents, and now we're talking about it in the morning.
Let's go the next morning at the Kent house with Martha and John. Martha pouring out the orange juice. I'm not going to lie. This scene just pissed me off.
Dude, I'm not a fan of the Kents today. Not today.
And then John, so what? They just let Alicia out of Belle Reve? Also,
they just let her out?
Hey, Joseph, can you remind me who was let out an episode ago?
Lionel.
Did John have the same reaction?
Nah. It's because Alicia's hotter than Martha.
Is this what the... Wait, that doesn't... Wait, but Martha would then have sex with Lionel, so that's what John should care about. Why would he care about Alicia? I don't understand this.
Dude, you know the excuse they keep saying is because she tried to kill him and other people.
John, I can't believe they let her out. Why
I saw her cooter in your room, son.
Well, Dad, don't worry. They gave her something so she can't use her powers in order to show me that cooter again.
Yeah.
They gave her some type of bracelet.
And she doesn't seem as dangerous anymore.
You know what, Clark? Just because they did that, that doesn't make her not dangerous. She's so obsessed with you, John. Tell him!
I know. She even nods like, well, she kept my secret. She kept over a year. Whatever they did to her in Belle Reve, maybe it worked.
We know how much you want to be with somebody. You don't have to just choose any hussy off the street.
Yeah, then they're immediately saying, but look, we understand, I get it, but Alicia is not the one. What the hell is this, dude?
Clark, so what should I do? Just wait for the next cute girl to move in next door so then I can go and knock on the door?
Yeah, who has special abilities?
Now, Clark, what she did... Alicia needs to be in an institution.
And Clark's like, okay, well, why'd they let her out then? Riddle me this, John Kent.
She was in an institution. They just let her out, John.
Yeah, and how long was she there? A year.
Yeah, she was in there for much longer than Lionel.
She literally was episode 14 in season 3.
Maybe she'd worry about your wife and Lionel. How about that, John? I wish Clark would have thrown that in his face.
Honestly, dude.
Yeah. Again, the reaction from the Kents here is just insane. You know what? What if she's really changed, though, guys? What if she hasn't? Well, what if she has?
What if she hasn't? What? Okay. We'll see. But right after this, we go and we're at the torch.
Torch time. Chloe Sullivan.
Clark gave Chloe the task. What does he give her? Look up Alicia Baker for me. And boom. We're looking up her whole profile. She hacked into the Belle Reve system.
I'm just going to say this right now.
No.
All right, just let me say this. I'm not going to bring up a decade, I promise.
You already did.
I know. That's why I'm not going to bring it up.
All right.
But I do want to say this. With Clark then coming to Chloe and asking about Alicia Baker, is Chloe jealous of this? Or is she just actually helping?
I think it seems like it's just initially helping right now.
This is why I say this. Chloe really does seem to be the only friend. And we're going to get to this little foreshadowing, but I just like to bring this up because she's the first one to initiate and to find out. But Chloe looks at this more as a friend, like, Clark, I trust. He can do what he wants right now. I'll help him if he needs me.
Yeah.
Everybody else seems to be like, go fuck yourself, Alicia Baker.
Dude.
But Chloe seems to be the only one that is a little bit there.
Yeah.
She may be a little pissed, but she's being a friend.
And I mean, she's seeing it black and white, like right in front of her, that Alicia's profile. I mean, it's going over the psychotic episodes and whatnot, but her diagnosis from her doctor, who is a crazy educated dude, the psychiatrist, Dr. William McBride, and man had graduated from Harvard in 2 years, bro, with multiple degrees.
More than a thermometer. Clark then looks, a thermometer, really?
Whoa. A degree? What's it say about Alicia? And yeah, they read the diagnosis. Well, according to Dr. McBride, she's cured.
And now Clark is looking at it like, so...
And even Chloe's reaction a little bit, it's like...
She was...
Oh, okay, so...
Let's get...
She's cured.
No. Joseph, let's get Clark's reaction properly.
Sure.
She was telling the truth?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
A girl didn't lie to me. And then Chloe's like, And Clark has the giddiest look right now.
Yeah.
And Chloe's like, well, I'm assuming that's what our young Mr. Kent wanted to hear, huh?
Huh.
And the way she's just grinning and smiling, that's not jealousy.
Is that what Martha and John did? Because Clark is actually smiling back right now to Chloe, where it seems like, once again, a supportive person
Yeah.
on the Alicia Baker matter.
And it's not even really supporting. It's just like, okay, I'll help you find the file. But I mean, Chloe could have went out of her way, right, to say, oh, this is probably bullshit. What if it's bullshit? What if it's rigged? What if she actually lied and did escape? But I mean, it's in black and white on the system. I mean, she's gonna hack the system.
It's just weird, though, that
Alicia.
Chloe could tell everybody that, and Clark did tell his parents that, and what was everybody's reaction to this?
Dude! Alicia? Out of everyone? How horny are you? Chloe's over here like, yeah, says right there, she's cured. That's what... Cool.
I'm going to trust you, Clark, because that's what friends are for. That's what friends are for!
Now... that was a pretty cool scene, right? And now, we're going to go to a shitty...
No, stop!
Very bad scene right now.
This is a fantastic scene.
Are you kidding me? At Central A&M, Kansas?
Central A&M, Kansas. There's only one person that goes there, and his name, Mr. Jason Teague.
Yeah, JT.
JT is here. Lana is ready to show up because once again, Jason has broken up with Lana, and she should not be trying to track him down right now. This seems more like a crazy person because he ended the relationship, kissed her on the cheek, and said good luck.
Dude, Lana is literally slowly deteriorating for me. Bad.
He broke up with her, correct?
Yeah. He walked out on her.
This is crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit.
He said that...
But he's not even that shocked, so is she doing this a lot?
Well, I think he's a little bit upset, though.
Look, it's he's upset, but he's like... It seems more so again?
Because he does...
It doesn't seem like the first time.
But he does come down the stairs like, what are you doing?
What are you doing here? Again.
Must miss that again part. Deleted scene.
Yeah, no, they forgot that one word. And I love that, though. What are you doing here?
It's nice to see you, too.
Nice to see you, too, Jason. God, I'll leave then. Lana, you're such a crybaby.
What I love is that she is that person. Fine, I'll just leave them. Where are you going? Are you walking away from me?
Oh, I'm going to Econ.
She would follow him everywhere. Why are you doing this? I'm just going to leave you then. We already broke up.
I'm going to the admissions office. I'm going to tell him what you did.
Who you fucking?
Yeah. Yeah, we had sex. Suspicious face on her.
I hate her so much.
She sucks, man. She has sucked really bad this year.
She has been so horrible. I can't fucking wait for Jesse. Oh my god, he better explain himself.
And it's like, I can't remember her getting better or worse from this point.
Joseph, I'm not lying. I'm sorry. Sorry to spoiler. This is villain. This is villain.
She's villain of the season.
She is villain of this. Lionel has changed.
Yeah,
Lana has not changed. Wait, I don't believe he's changed. But Lana has not changed, period. Not even a lie.
Dude, Paris did something to her. But, sorry, I just didn't expect you to show up on campus, Lana.
I didn't expect you to say you needed some space right before you walked out on me.
Zinger, dude. Got his ass. Look at him. He's like, oh.
Jason's like, I walked out on you. Why are you here?
God, I walked out for a reason. What's really going on here, Jason? You need to tell me what's going on.
Where is this heading with us? You know what? I don't think you're ready, Lana. I don't think you're ready for this type of relationship. A relationship like what? Can we just not talk about it? I don't want to. Look, Lana, I have to go.
And just says deuces once again.
And Lana
he has a face. He's making a face where it's like, damn, I hate having to do that type thing. That's what it seems like.
I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. I don't want my love to go to waste. I want you and your beautiful soul. You're the one I want to play. You're the one I want.
Okay, stop. If you didn't know, it's not actually, that's not Jesse McCartney singing. That was Taylor.
Jesse McCartney.
That was Taylor. But no, it's crazy. Jesse McCartney with this song opening up to the ice rink, is Jesse McCartney is Nightwing in Young Justice.
That is pretty cool.
He's played him for quite a long time.
That's cool though that he
he's a big DC guy too. He's played Robin a lot. Let me actually look that up.
And the fact that they were able to just include his music, his wonderful single, Beautiful Soul, in the Smallville, it just opened the door to now he was able to get other DC parts. So maybe we should just make a song for Smallville.
Is that what you want to do?
We just have to get in somewhere to be able to then get settled in with DC for the rest of our lives. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but yeah, Dick Grayson, Nightwing, 64 episodes.
See? That's all it is.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3, Ventus, Roxas.
What? Oh, wait, no, I did know that. Because that's when he was a part of Disney and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep, he was in Kingdom Hearts, dude. I think he's in all of them.
I thought he was in all of them. He's
Yeah,
in
he
the second
plays
one.
Roxas.
Yeah. It's the second one.
It's all
Not
of
in the
them.
first one. Roxas is not in the first one.
Well, yeah, duh.
Dude.
Duh.
Come on. All right, before we keep going here, I got to bring up last scene still.
Okay.
What did you get out of you're not ready for this relationship? For this type of relationship? What do you think he meant by that?
It's so weird because, yeah, when I was hearing it, I was like, what is he, like, if you're just generally looking at that, what are you going to think that means? But
You know what I think it means? One that's not drama. One that's not filled with all this craziness.
like serious, like a full serious relationship, like be grown adults, like he's in college, like
Yes, like actually.
and he's from a prominent family, so you know, probably trying to establish himself.
Yes, that's what my interpretation was whenever he said it to her.
I would take that because I wasn't thinking what they're thinking.
Yes, because
Or what the girls start thinking.
what they start thinking is weird.
That combo's so funny. I can't wait for that. But yeah, no, I agree. I think it was more so just like, I want stability. Like, I'm ready to start the family. Like, you know, there's those people that really like to do it early.
I don't need your 6 personalities.
Hey.
We don't need to be buying books off of eBay.
I like you, but like, you have literally a person inside your body.
Can we just not talk about that anymore?
Yeah, can you like
Stop.
fix it?
Like, I'm just tired of listening
Then
to
my
this.
mom's here, and like my mom's totally bummed me out.
I'm just tired of this, Lana.
My name's Jason. I got bigger things to fry.
And even then, you're bringing up another point where it could be, is that a relationship where it involves his mother?
You think people are talking about it at college, like around him, that he's sleeping with a high school student?
Yeah. Yeah,
He probably has no friends.
They just all stare at him as the high schooler just keeps
Sup?
following him.
Sup, perf?
You know the Torch wrote about it.
Chloe, definitely.
Chloe, decade after Torch, Velma is never
So
going to
guess what, guys? Coach is banging Lana Lang. That's how we won the championship.
He was always steady, calm, ready to go.
Yep.
Never worked up, never anxious.
And if he was, Lana was there to fix it.
Always felt like he had a load taken off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking off indeed.
Now let's go to the ice skating.
We're going to the date night. Date night. We're at the ice rink. Yeah, Jesse McCartney's Beautiful Soul is playing.
By the way,
bro.
I did not know this was date night at first. I also thought that Clark was pulling a Lana and following Alicia somewhere.
It does seem weird. You
Yes.
wouldn't immediately assume like they're just going to go on a date. You
No.
know what I mean? Like from the last scene we saw, we found out, oh, she wasn't lying.
He immediately called her then.
Yeah.
Alicia, so yeah, what are you doing tonight?
Hey, so I heard you're cured.
I heard you cured.
I heard you're cured,
Chloe
babe.
hacked into Belle Reve. Now I believe you.
I believe you, babe. Babe, let's begin again.
Ice
Let's
skating.
start anew.
Ice skating.
I don't know how to do it, but you can teach me, right?
You can always teach me.
Yeah, so Clark is the you know, the nice, probably cute thing to do
Oh,
with the girl.
I can't ice skate.
I'm so clumsy.
Oh my God, Clark!
And Alicia,
don't worry.
oh man, that's the best ice skating guide ever. Ice skating teacher, I would go for every lesson.
All right, Clark.
Extra lessons.
Don't worry. Grab my hands.
Relax your knees.
Just glide.
Ooh.
And then Clark is now
They're
looking,
holding hands now.
and now they're still ice skating. I'm really glad that I decided to come out here. You know, well, whatever happened with our last date, I feel like I had a little bit of making up to do. Well, you were sick then, and I understand now. Well, I don't understand. I mean, I remember feeling just different, angry and alone and doing all those things.
Talking about obsession when she was about to kill everyone.
It was like me watching a movie on myself, but it wasn't really me. Maybe it wasn't. I don't think it was you. It definitely wasn't you. Alicia, you're a changed person.
Clark's really optimistic.
He is just... He's begging for it.
Dude,
he
wants it so bad.
He's begging for it.
Yeah.
And maybe this is the real you.
And Alicia loves that because he's finally, like, I'm sure it's nice for her to see someone into her, not thinking she's a freak and whatnot.
Clark did this on purpose.
Oh, fell over?
Yep.
And then she's like, oh, good things you got buns of steel.
Because Clark then fell over, dragged Alicia on top of him, and then they're like, haha, I missed you.
Yeah, we're getting real intimate now. And they look like about to kiss, and then all of a sudden she looks up and sees that Dr. McBride is just at the ice rink in the stands, just in the back corner, looking at her.
That was really weird. I thought that he was obsessed with her.
Yeah.
I immediately just...
We're going into, like, Obsession Part 2.
Yeah, I immediately go, McBride has the hots for Alicia. Why is she doing this to guys? She needs to settle down. She needs to not do what she's doing because guess what, Joseph? You may be impervious to cold, but I can turn into a popsicle.
Yeah, hard. Can easily shatter.
And now Alicia says that to Clark as she then helps him up. Let's get some hot chocolate instead of that heat vision of yours. Ha ha ha! I'm gonna go and freshen up.
I just love her smile, bro. She's got a very contagious smile.
It's infectious.
Yeah.
Yes.
It infects me in all the right places.
Yes, but Clark then says, okay, I'm gonna go get that hot chocolate.
And then she's gonna go freshen up, and so now it's like, uh-oh, what's gonna happen with the doctor?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask, what does that mean when a girl says freshen up in the bathroom?
Powder her vagina.
I thought you were going to say cocaine.
Yeah, she's going to do some fucking lines.
That's what I...
She's got the bag on her?
Is that what that means?
Gonna go freshen up?
Yeah.
I don't know. Girls can be just weird about that shit. They could literally mean they're going to go pee.
No.
Gotta freshen up. Air out my insides, you know? You ass, dude! It's unsafe here.
You're not supposed to answer.
It's unsafe here.
You're not supposed to answer these type of questions.
It's unsafe here.
But yeah, so with McBride then acting that way towards Alicia, we automatically have to assume McBride is a bad guy. Is Alicia really cured?
I'm thinking he's at least a weirdo.
He's something, but I don't.
There's a lot of weirdos in this town, so maybe they're just misunderstood sometimes, you know?
I don't think she's cured.
Cyrus?
Cyrus is dead.
Was it Cyrus? It was, right?
Yeah, Cyrus is dead.
He's in a coma. No. He's in a coma.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's at this point dead, Joseph.
No.
We can only be in a coma for
brain dead.
Yeah. He didn't have a family. Nobody is paying those bills.
He's in a coma still. We have no confirmation. Show me the confirmation. Show me his death certificate.
That would be so amazing if they had it on some type of tombstone in the cemetery.
Where? In his little alien tower he tried to make?
They just put flowers in that spot.
A beanie. They put a little beanie.
Remembrance of Cyrus. You were the horse healer.
We missed you so much. Oh.
Let's go back to ice skating.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now we're going back to the doctor. And the doctor's like, enjoying your freedom?
What are you doing here, Dr. McBride? So Alicia and him do not have a plan then.
No.
And I thought this was like more she was doing something to get out.
It's like
in Belle Reve, make a deal or something. But it's not what this was. She's uncomfortable that he is here right now.
I'm checking up on my favorite patient. Okay.
Wait, what?
This does more than just keep you in place, Alicia. And he's pointing out to her the lead bracelet.
You low-jacked me.
Oh. Yeah. I have to know where you are so you don't do anything crazy to jeopardize...
where you are.
Jeopardize your release. And to be honest, he kind of has a good point. As far as the reasoning. Because he does say, like, yeah, jeopardizing your release, like, associating with Clark Kent.
Because he was the center point of the obsession.
Yeah. What got you into Belle Reve was your obsession with this kid. So That's why I'm like observing you, making sure, keeping a close eye on you. And honestly, he's kind of more steering towards, you want to do that again? No, let's cut this off right now.
Okay, no, I did not believe he was a good person, though, in this scene.
No, he's weirdo.
The way
I like the reasoning because it's valid.
Okay, so...
Yeah, no, he's definitely... No, what I'm trying to say is that he's definitely weirdo. He gives... Like, his overall agenda is the wrong side, but as far as giving his excuse...
No.
It's a valid excuse, but what he's doing...
This is what she counteracts it with, and it makes sense.
But you said that I was better.
So, am I better or not? Alicia is confused right now.
And now she's not better. Now she's gonna break. Now she's gonna kill him.
I want you to stay that way, Alicia. Perhaps more sessions together?
Outside of the office?
Where no one can see us.
You are such a bright, beautiful young girl. And now he's like touching her cheek, rubbing her hair. It'd be a shame to see you end up back in Belle Reve. Stop seeing Clark Kent before someone gets hurt. Okay, dude. That's not what he's doing.
Yes, he is!
Stop!
That's exactly...
Not to my Alicia.
Okay, by the way, you should be offended by McBride, because that is what he is insinuating with your Alicia. He's insinuating girl with dragon tattoo.
Whoa.
Whoa, right?
That's dark, dude.
That's dark! Tell me that's not kind of similar, though.
I guess.
Alright, that guy's never getting an acting job again.
He played it too well. But I love when she gets revenge, dude.
Yeah, it's the best thing ever.
So satisfying.
Yeah, Rooney Mara. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back though, because after McBride leaves, Alicia is definitely uncomfortable. She is a little
How long
scared.
has she been gone? Maybe like 10 minutes?
15 minutes. I said 15 minutes.
Quite a while, though.
It is quite a while. That's why when she
she goes back to Clark, the hot chocolate's cold.
Shh, don't spoil it, because Clark, I thought you bailed on me.
Oh, there you are. Thought you're lost.
You're not getting rid of me that easily. I immediately put in my notes, though, for her saying that. Alicia's not scared. Alicia still wants her boy.
Yes. Of course she does.
But she's not like obsessed. This is more like a love.
Yes, I know, Taylor.
Okay, why are you yelling at me?
Because it's so beautiful.
What is going on?
It's so beautiful. It's fucking adorable. It's cute. It makes you feel all funny inside, you know?
Hey, Joseph, my hot chocolate's cold now.
Could you heat it up for me, please? And Clark's like, cool. He does it, and then, infectious smile, super giddy. Wow, I really love this kid, you know? Like, I love Clark because he's just so in love. I'm in love that he's in love.
So what do we do next?
You want to go for a drive? Sure, where do you want to go?
Have you ever been to California? What?
And
California?
He laughs, and he thinks it's a joke.
I've been to Florida.
No, we don't say that, dude.
Why don't we say that?
Jealousy, dude.
Why? Because he can go to Florida, but he can't go to Cali?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if her name was Bart, he would do it.
Yeah, you'd think because she's a girl.
I'll go with my boys. I won't go with my girl.
Yeah, I'll smell you later, Clark. Yeah, let's jump in the truck right now and go to California, Alicia. Yeah, let's go do that. And then, dude. Wait, I'm glad you paused, bro, because right at 12:52, when she just looks back at him after he says that sarcastic joke, whatever, she is biting the tip of her cup, looking at him like, yes, I'm completely serious, like grinning. Is like, you don't want to do that? You don't want to go with me type of look?
She's like biting around the rim.
And I will do whatever you want type of look. And I'm just like, dude, how is he holding it together, bro?
Are you serious? And she shakes her head yes while she's still biting that cup. Alicia, going to California, that's crazy. No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, she's like, no, I know it sounds crazy. I just want to go somewhere where nobody knows me or what I did.
Completely understandable.
And dude, yeah, she's just like, she's already overwhelmed with it because of the doctor, like all this shit, having to basically tread lightly on everything around here.
Well, so, it's not even that. It's the only thing she cares about is Clark at this point.
Yeah, and she's like, I want to just go somewhere and have you come with me, and that's it. Like, I'll be happy.
Alicia, I mean, as much as I want to be with you,
I just can't do that. I can't leave.
I do like, though, that he says, I want to be with you. Mm-hmm. He still acknowledges her. He's just like, Alicia, we can't.
He's like, I'd much as like honestly would love to. I just can't, you know? Like, I have a life. And then
Alicia,
he then asks, like, are you okay? Like, is everything okay? Because, she seems very down now. And then now all of a sudden, she just bails. She dips.
Clark is now confused. Like,
I'd be honestly very confused too.
California's a long way.
Dude, it's like, she's not serious, right? Like, it's really far.
All right, so now what we do have in the very next scene is something where I do want your opinion on after we get through with it. Because with Alicia now, she shows up at Smallville High, Torch office. She's immediately going through all of the drawers right now.
And what do we think off top that she's looking for?
I thought whenever I was first watching this, without really knowing, is she was looking for maybe something to reveal Clark. I thought she was going to reveal his secret to everybody somehow. Or maybe some type of news report. I just thought she was doing something on those lines.
To expose him?
Yes.
After she promised?
But this is why. It was not that she was going to tell. It was necessarily the Torch was going to tell. And also, because she doesn't want to be alone and she wants Clark to leave with her. So if the only way to leave, if everybody in town knew what he was. That's what I was going on along the lines with. What she is doing, however, is not something I was expecting.
Yep. And so she's going through everything, and finally, as she reaches into one drawer in the Torch, she ends up finding a class ring. And do we remember what the class ring has as its rock? It is red kryptonite. Alicia, have we now thought, oh, she's still crazy. We're still going to guess at this point, okay, she's crazy. So she breaks the ring to get the rock out, and now she has the little piece of red kryptonite. And we already know what she's obviously going to do. Give it to Clark. Somehow. And she's looking at it like, oh shit, am I really about to do this?
I put in the notes, how does Alicia know about this?
How does she?
They explain it, but it's in a very lazy way.
Very vague.
And so we'll get to it whenever that scene happens. But that was my first reaction is, how does she even know about the red kryptonite and what it does? My other worry, though, is it's not like red kryptonite makes Clark a good guy, though, that's still in love with you. It makes him more of like a sex demon where he just wants anything and everything.
Yeah.
So he's not really going to be that committed in my mind with giving that unless Clark is also kind of obsessed with Alicia, where then he would do anything she ever wanted.
And I mean, we do get that answer because how he does it and proceeds, it's like he doesn't care about anything else.
Hey, let's not spoil it.
But still, Cal, the Cal we know, who was in Metropolis for months, that man was doing whatever he wanted.
We also have to bring up this. The red kryptonite ring that was in Chloe's drawer was taken by Clark in Exodus and was destroyed in the Clark-Jonathan battle in Phoenix.
Yep.
So it's unclear where this one came from.
Yeah, because I think I asked you that earlier.
Yes.
I was like, where did this ring come from? Like, maybe they just had an extra? Is it maybe one of theirs? I don't remember the other guys, or like Chloe, Pete, or anyone else.
Maybe it was Pete's. That was actually my thinking. Whenever I read that, I go, it could be Pete's. Then just remember when he stayed there? Mm-hmm. And screw this place.
It was in like a weird little box. It wasn't just like in like a ring box,
back.
You know? Like,
yes.
Huh. That's a good assumption. We'll say it's Pete's.
Why not? And he would have been in the Torch office in order to leave something. Chloe, before I go, I want you to take my class ring.
Yeah.
And Chloe said, oh, thanks, Pete. Puts it in
Gross.
a drawer.
But she knew about the green meteor rocks, right?
Yes.
So do you think during that time, like whenever she knew about that, he told her about, oh yeah, like the red ones affect me too?
Could have been. It could have been just a conversation. At that point,
remember, they were really open with each other like a lot.
And if they would have just kept talking to each other and just sharing each other's secrets, at that point you probably would, since you've revealed quite a bit. It's not something that... I will say this too. Clark may have told her one time of Pete leaving, or not even Pete leaving, but that Chloe has a stash of those rings in her drawer still. Because she was holding on to the class rings or something along those lines. So that could be why Alicia was already going into the Torch office. But her and Clark, I agree with you, definitely had that type of conversation.
Yeah, I think so. But back to your fencing, dude. Fencing, we haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah, I know. And it looks like he's got himself a new person that he is dating. Let's go to now Lex Luthor doing the fencing with a new blonde instructor.
Would you believe it? Daddy is back at the mansion. Lionel's here.
Too busy playing with your sword, son?
Yeah, too busy yanking your wank instead of hanging out with your father. Actually, sorry, I've been preoccupied with all these court documents and stuff to figure out how the hell you got out of jail.
Hey, I'll see you later tonight. Lex does say that, though, to his instructor. So he has learned nothing, right?
He's blonde.
No.
He's moved on to blondes.
And he knows her name because she's the instructor.
Dude.
Lex is learning.
He's improving.
Yes.
He's improving everywhere. Fencing, women, names. Also,
owning your father.
Lionel, yeah, he's like, oh, sorry, Lex, you're probably not going to find that in a stack of legal documents. You're not changed, Lionel.
But Lionel does say, I'm going to use my newfound freedom towards something.
A greater purpose.
And Lex is just looking at him like, all right, cut the bullshit. Well, I hope the greater purpose doesn't involve Luthor Corp because your ass is never stepping back in the building again. So don't you think you're going to put yourself in the executive suite? Don't think you're going to put your pockets with the money? You're not getting anything!
As he shouldn't.
And now Lionel's looking at him. Lex, I don't want any of that.
I'm not here for money, Lex. Corporate maneuvering doesn't interest me anymore.
Oh, yeah? So what? Now you're just going to spend full time trying to kill me and think of new ways?
I love that. Oh, great. You have all the free time to kill me now.
Lex, I know you don't trust me.
This whole Lionel, he's like, look, son, change your mind. It's not too late. You can change your path. There's still time to get off the path that can only lead to darkness.
Say his name, amen.
What are you saying, Lionel? Are you John the Baptist?
I'm going to create a charitable foundation. Not just feed the hungry and the poor. Lex is laughing his ass off.
I want to really help people to inspire the human spirit.
I wish everyone on face of the earth could be as blessed as I am.
Oh my God. What is wrong with him?
And Lex then leans over. So now you're the Messiah?
Yup.
No, Lex. Lex, I'm
the man who has a dream. MLK.
Lex is now looking at Lionel, not believing anything Lionel's smart.
I wouldn't believe.
Hey, you buy into this, right?
I wouldn't believe a damn word he just told me.
You know where I want to go?
Barn.
Let's go to the Clark.
It's so much better. It's so much better over here.
Then Lionel coming in, being free, telling his son, let's
Lionel
do a charity.
basically acting like Jesus without the hair is really stupid.
Jesus, take the wheel.
No. Oh.
You already did Kanye last time. Bound.
Dude, they're giving it to us. Jesus walks, bound, what's next? And now,
you know what's next? Surprise.
Oh my God, surprise.
Let's go
Classic
to Clark
surprise.
Barn.
The eyes, the hands over the eyes on Clark as he's walking through. And wow, it's already, guess who? Dang, I thought you left to California already, baby.
Well, my bags are actually in the car right now. Clark, wait, what's going on? Dr. McBride, my psychiatrist, he was at the ice rink. And he said that if I kept seeing you, he's going to send me back to Belle Reve.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why would he do that, though? It's because he's jealous.
He wants to smell my hair forever.
I think in his mind, he thought that if I was out, he could be with me.
What a weirdo. Why do you think that?
Weirdo.
Why'd you think that, Dr. McBride?
What did she say to you? Because right now, it seems like she didn't say anything, except you saw her in a skirt, and then you said, come to my office.
Yeah, you're free. You're not crazy anymore. Be crazy with me.
I'm crazy for you.
Yeah, so
Let's go to the police, and then we can tell
Clark's
them
such a
about
snitch,
McBride.
dude. He's always just like, oh, let's just go to police. Sheriff Adams, they'll understand, yeah.
Clark, I can't risk them revoking my probation, especially because if they know that this man was obsessed with me and why I was released, they'll probably send me back.
Yeah, well, okay, well then you're going to run. What's going to happen if you run then?
As long as I'm free, I don't care, Clark.
Damn. Alright, I feel that. And then boom. Oh, she's wrapping her arms around him. Come with me, Clark.
Oh,
Come with me.
Clark is looking at her. I want to. I want to.
Then
so,
do it, bro.
I want to so fucking bad.
But running is not the answer. Trust me, I know. Going back to his Cal days in Metropolis.
And you know what Alicia says? Nothing. Instead, God, I wish I was as strong as you. Let me turn around.
But I'm not. And she's like just rubbing his chest. Like,
You know what I love to see you in, Clark? Puka shells.
dude. Wow. Why couldn't she just like slip it into his shirt or something? Like, I don't understand. But yeah, it's like, hey, look, I made something for you that in the hopes that when I got out, I'd give you this gift. I guess now it's just going to be a goodbye present. And yes, she pulls out what could be equivalent to the puka shell type of necklace with the glowing red. Also, there wasn't that much red rock in the ring to make that.
By the way.
How did she make that?
How did she make that? Her powers are teleporting.
Didn't she just get the rock last night?
Is there second power, arts and crafts? By the way,
That's not arts and crafts.
this is the real artist, Lana.
Hey, look, they remember in Obsession when she goes up to Lana and she's like, "What is it about you, Lana? You're not smarter than me, and you're definitely not prettier."
It'd be awesome though.
So maybe she knows actually about art.
Alicia hands this to him. This is the mother of Saint Guadalupe.
It's a good rosary. Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Clark Joseph Kent.
Would you mind wearing this for me just one time, Clark, so I can see you in it before I leave?
Okay, it's like
Clark is not even like looking at it. He's just like,
he just focused
I'll
on
do
her. And I get
anything
it.
you say.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. He's looking at her. It's like, yeah, I'll do that. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll wear it just for you. She kisses him on the cheek, wraps a necklace around him. Oh God. The kryptonite is now triggering. My man Clark got the red eyes. He has the smirk. We're zooming in, the insidious type of look. And boom, we get Cal back. And now, boom, we got the end. Clark has now rep kryptonite. He is now Cal. Alicia just set off the tiger. Pandora's box is open.
Act 2, Till Death Do Us Part. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things. Have a good thing.
Yeah, all right, cool. So, yeah, we're going to have one of those healthy and informative growing up type of sex talks.
Yes.
For this next scene as we get into our second act, Till Death Do Us Part.
And we have to begin this act only in one spot, and that is at the torch.
Yeah, the torch.
The torch
that sparks off sex. The ignition of marriage.
The torch that splashes.
Oh.
It's sporch.
Sporch. Oh, so
Lana.
Chloe's having Lana walk in. It's like, oh hey, I missed you in AP Lit. Where were you at?
Where were you at? You tell me you missed a test.
Yeah, you didn't want to hear about all this poetry. But it's like, well, I went to see Jason, and Chloe's like, oh, so I'm sensing that didn't go well since your poker face sucks.
And I've always made comments about that, but obviously Velma Decade at the torch picks up on it immediately, knowing that Lana. What did you do?
And look at her
were you stalking again?
Look at that undivided attention. She said, okay, let me finish. Boom. Done. What happened? What's up?
Yeah, because Chloe is just getting better and better as the season is continuing. I'm just going to throw this out there.
Fair.
What if Chloe may be better than Alicia? What if we start throwing those things out? Is that something that we
I think you need to shut up now. Just be quiet.
Fine. This is the Alicia cut.
How dare you?
I know.
You're going to say someone's better than the whole reason we're here?
I mean, what
is your deal?
I'm only here because of Chloe. I'm not here because of Clark.
I'm here for John.
Okay. We're done.
And Adam.
No, you're trying to... Wait, no.
I have to remember Adam.
Top 10.
I have to be here to remember him. But I think I finally figured out why he's been so cryptic. Oh, so please do tell us, Lana, because we don't know.
This goes back to their conversation at the school.
What did we think was that relationship Jason is talking about? And so now Lana's like, oh, I cracked it. He doesn't think that I'm ready for that kind of relationship.
And Chloe, like all of us.
What kind? What do you mean? And Lana's like, it's so awkward, you know?
Oh, that kind. Chloe already knows what kind she is referring to. Which...
No girls this age, like this time, are having combos like this. Like,
okay.
They can say sex.
And Lana's like...
They would say sex.
What I love, though, is the fact that Chloe even says, oh, well, that kind of answers that question.
I've been dying to ask you that all semester. And then Lana's like, does everyone think that we're just like...
Lana,
dude,
you spent a summer in Paris with the guy that you met
alone.
He then came and took a job being a coach in order to be with you. Yeah, everyone thinks you're banging.
If you're not banging, I'm mad. I would even like, dude, I'm mad for him.
I'm mad for exactly. Wow, what does the guy
for both of you? Honestly, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all just playing tickle time?
I told
Secret tickle time?
Hand stuff.
Yeah, tickling.
That's what you think hand stuff is now?
Yeah. Look at you. You're so cute.
No, we've seen their kissing. It's much better than that. Their kissing.
I've seen better kissing with Clark and Lana.
That's different. That's always
I've seen better kissing with Clark and Chloe.
No. Well, I mean, on the couch.
Remember Rush?
No,
in the back of the car?
That was awful kissing.
Sloppy.
That was like awful stuff.
That's how they want to be.
But Chloe explaining to Lana,
hey, idiot. Yeah, everyone thinks you're banging. Come on, dude. And she's like, right. Oh, damn, that's a good one. And so now we're going to get, it's like, well, we haven't. And but I'm starting to think that I'm ready. Okay. Oh, remember, we have the H thing coming up here.
But then they also kind of correct themselves.
I don't get it still.
I still don't understand.
But we're going to get into that.
We will. But let's all just talk about, this is about having a sex relationship. Is that what...
I love those.
What Jason was referring to. Did you get that, though? Was Jason at... Oh, I just have to go back to this. I'm sorry. Once again, long podcast. Just have to go back. Jason in college, and when Lana walked up, I just don't think you're ready for this type of relationship.
Yeah, that meant...
You took that as, I want to put it in. You say no.
You want to have sex? You want intercourse?
Listen, I either want to
home run?
I either want to have sex or I'm breaking up with you. That's what she thinks he said.
Are you diabetic?
Why did she get that?
It's very young-minded.
Yes.
It's very young-minded.
Maybe this is what he was talking about. She's too immature.
Yeah. And we don't know if she's under 18 or not.
We don't.
But then we do later.
Yeah, we do later because it happens in a day.
So Chloe says, first off, don't do this because you're going to feel like you're going to lose him if you don't. I'm going to tell you right now, don't do it that way.
Thank you, Chloe. Thank you for being a great friend of saying, don't just have sex with him to keep him. Obviously, if you think he meant that, that's what you would be doing.
Let's not be in the relationship. Let's just not do that.
Especially because you don't look like you're ready, Lana.
Yeah, she's like, I mean, look at her. She's like panicking about it. It's like, it's not that, you know, it's just Jason's in college, you know, and I think that he's used to relationships that are a little more adult. Oh, what? This is so cringe, dude. This is a cringe conversation.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's not.
I don't want to go after school special on you, Lana, but
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Under the age of, a study about individuals that are under the age of 18 regret doing sex too soon in their life. why would Chloe bring up that statistic to Lana rainy day unless
Lana's under 18?
Because otherwise that statistic means nothing. Lana is 18 and Chloe may have just forgotten her birthday or something. Being at the beginning of the season, I get what rainy day is going to say. However, what if the timeline still doesn't make sense right now?
It's jumbled up, bro.
Maybe
ever
it's
since
gone
Martha.
Backwards. What if this is like Tenet and Inception combined?
Good Lord, you're asking me to like really focus.
I don't understand. I wish we would have like a month that they would show us or a weekday just to go forward with the show to have it make sense. Because the timeline, what does she mean by a statistic of under the age of 18?
Yeah, and Lana takes it like, okay. Like, we could have corrected ourselves, you know. Well, I'm not. I'm over it. I'm 18. I'm already 18. And on behalf of that 2/3, just be sure that you're really ready.
So Chloe then just admitted
she is not a virgin,
and she has had sex. And can you compliment me now? Because you have asked me this a few weeks ago, Taylor. So, do you think
she's a virgin? Because it was because of spell, I'm pretty sure. Because remember, she wanted the hairs of the virgins.
And you then asked me about it.
Yeah.
And what did I say?
You said that no, she's probably not a virgin.
And I said that because her being a decade at the torch, being the Velma we all know, means that she would have to uncover the story. She would have to put herself in certain situations. Chloe would be more mature. So Chloe would, in my opinion, be thinking of sex not as a love thing, because I only feel like she feels that with Clark, but as like a business thing. I just feel like Chloe is so above sex.
I hate you so much.
A decade
right
at
now.
the torch is just showing how great she is. Every episode,
this is
she
idiotic.
Progresses. Okay, fine. Let's go to Lana then.
Wait a minute. You're telling me? Are you saying that you've banged before?
Yes.
During my internship at the Daily Planet, his name was Jimmy
Olsen.
He was very cute in a bow tie kind of way.
Jimmy Olsen's what his name was.
That's literally Jimmy Olsen.
Yes.
If anyone knows Jimmy Olsen, OG, Superman character.
But I do love the nod to Jimmy Olsen. I also love Chloe would have sex with Jimmy, and Jimmy and Chloe would be perfect for each other.
Yeah. And I bet Jimmy was all about it.
I bet they're a better couple than Lana and Clark. I would probably want to double date with them versus ever double dating with Lana and Clark. The problem is, I mean, with Chloe, I would be hitting on her, so we can't double date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good to know.
Yeah. Hold on. You've been to prison.
Yeah, you need Allison? You want to do Allison double date?
No. Again, Chloe, character.
Sure.
Smallville.
Sure.
Chloe Sullivan.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
And she said she thought it was the real thing. And then Lana goes and asks, do you wish you hadn't done it? Chloe's honest. She goes, sometimes. But it's not like it was awful by any means. It just wasn't special. And as cliche as it sounds, the first time only happens once. So just make sure the Jason's the guy that you want to remember forever. And, I mean, that's a solid point.
Nobody enjoys their first time.
Rarely, yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
nobody.
rarely.
Yeah, it's the
but
most...
it's also you remember your first time, like, either way, regardless. Whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, but it's not really necessarily like a good thing.
No, it's really special. When you mess up, maybe hurt yourself.
I'm pretty sure nobody has ever told me a great losing virginity story. I'm pretty sure it always ends with the exact same thing.
No.
Awkward. You ever see Vogel?
Oh my God, it's in. It's in.
That is how it is.
That was Jimmy Olsen on Chloe?
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
And wow, we go to the steamy parts of this next act. You know what I'm saying? We're now really going to the death do us part. We got back to the barn with Alicia and Clark. They are topless. Though Alicia's got her little bra corset type of thing going on. And playing heavy music. Clark's going in on her neck. And it's like, Alicia's asking to slow down. And she's like, I want this to last forever.
I'm not sure that's one of my abilities, but I'll try.
Yeah, and it's like heavy kissing. He's like really getting in there. And she's really...
Okay, just one moment. What?
And she's completely about it. Tying the hair back, and then...
She is hot cheeks right now.
She's like, oh, what is it? Alicia, what is it? I'm a virgin.
And Clark looks at her. Yeah, that's great.
He's
So
like
am I.
laughing so hard. And she's like, really? It's like, yeah. Because she's thinking about Lana, maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
Because she's surprised that he's a virgin.
Yeah, but she was also... I think it's kind of the same thing of being star quarterback now. Is that she's surprised that
you think that there would at least
be
one person?
Yeah, that he wasn't
there's
sex.
2 girls literally trying to bang him this episode.
That's exactly what I mean.
Come to the hot tub so we can get wet.
So Alicia, though, doesn't take this as I want to bang. Instead, she says we need to make a commitment with each other.
We don't have any kind of commitment or anything, so... But then even Cal, is like, oh, baby, no one is more committed than me to making this happen than me. So you are the most beautiful, amazing, sexiest girl I've ever met.
Alicia's then looking at him.
And there's no way I'm letting you go from me.
And that's when Clark is then kissing her neck and her ear, and she starts laughing. Does that mean you want me to be your girlfriend?
This moment rocks, bro. He's like, no. I want you to be my wife. And she's like, what? Are you serious? And he literally gets her up, gets on his knee. He's like, we were meant to be together. We could go be in Vegas tonight and wake up Mr. and Mrs. in the morning. And Alicia's like, holy shit, yes. This is the shit she wants, bro.
She jumps on top of him. They start making out. Once again, shirts are off. She then starts grabbing. She then puts her arm down.
Sliding the hand on the arm. And gets the lead bracelet.
Breaks it off.
And he breaks it off. And then, boom. They're just making out again. And what does she do?
Teleport.
She teleports out of there. We see the green flash, meaning they're out of there. We're going to assume off to Vegas.
So, you were really into that.
Yeah.
I felt the energy over here just screaming, Alicia forever.
Yeah.
So you agree with them getting married, even though in Nevada it would never be legal?
I mean, duh, but it's like they're having fun. They're in love.
All right. So what is this about to you? Is this about love or is this about sex? The whole theme of this...
I think it's both. I think it's a matter of, like, commitment. Like, the theme is, like, there needs to be some type of commitment and special thing with that person in order to have sex.
But you're doing...
You got to value this moment, this intimate moment of your life.
Are Clark and Lana valuing it, this moment?
Well, no, this is Cal.
So
also, the shit he says, like, by saying, no, I want you to be my wife, it felt very Kryptonian dominant type of mindset. Like, oh, no, I want you to be my wife. I want your hand.
Yeah, but 50 Shades of Grey says that that's how a woman wants it.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that what the theme is? Like, you have to be assertive. Get over here.
Yay, you, wife. That's it. That's all you got to do.
That's it. All right.
But no, yeah.
But I do like where this is leading to now of Alicia and Clark somehow being able to get married. Lana, in order to have sex. Lana and Jason. Lana having to give herself to Jason in order to have a relationship. This is kind of dumb from the both of them.
Yeah.
One of them is under the influence. The other one is just making these decisions on their own.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah. Take a wild guess on who's who.
I love when they make decisions on their own. So we're going actually to Vegas. We're at the chapel. And look, the ceremony's going on. They're in the dress and tux. They're getting married. And he's like, skip to the good stuff, Pops.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Please just do the I do's.
And Alicia's like,
oh, that's my man.
Yeah, that's him. Yep. It's like, do you, Clark Kent, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? He's like, hell yeah.
And she starts laughing. And to you, Alicia Baker, take this man to be your lawfully wedding husband. And she then puts the ring on. I do. Oh, well, may you kiss the bride. Whoa, and they start making out. Oh, see that you're already going at it. Well, by the power vested in me in the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you man and wife. Alicia and Clark are now married. He lifts her up and he zooms out of there, revealing his powers once again to this old couple. And he is running to the suite.
The honeymoon suite.
They are now about to bang.
Oh my God.
Here, I'm going to let you.
Alicia's going crazy. She's like all giddy about it. They're getting undressed. Clark is like, don't drown just yet. Because she says, I feel like I'm swimming.
I can't believe this. I'm Mrs. Clark Kent.
And puts the fists on the hips like a superhero.
Yeah.
Let's make it official. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's stop. Let's pause. Hurry up. All right. So with the Clark and Alicia scene.
It's beautiful.
It was even... It actually...
Let's make it official.
Just reminded me kind of a drunk moment.
Yeah.
They just seem like drunk on the
in love.
Yeah.
Drunk in love. Word to Beyonce.
Okay, no word to Beyonce is what we want to establish.
Drunk in love.
No, that's not what we want to do.
That's what should have been playing in the back.
Instead, you just seem kind of excitement, even if it is about having sex now, it's still both of them being committed to one another. Mm-hmm. Let's go to the next scene and let's watch a little...
Let's see a different version of commitment. Let's see a different version. So
let's see something uncomfortable.
So we go to the scene, right? And candles are being lit. And you think we're at a church initially. But no. We're at the Talon loft, in Lana's loft. And she's lighting all these candles in the sink. There's so many lit up right now.
It's a fire hazard.
She's in an oversized dress shirt. Clearly has like nothing on underneath, I'm pretty sure.
She has nothing on.
And she is like very nervous. Oh, Jason, you're early. Well, I got your message. It sounded like an emergency. So this isn't exactly how I planned it. Okay.
And then she's like, she just looks upset now.
She looks very upset, nervous maybe, is like heavy breathing. And Jason's looking behind him. He's like, what do I do?
He's
like,
do I leave? All right, I'm going to shut
I'll close the door.
He's like, Isabel? Is that you?
Yeah, it's like, well, so what's going on? Look, I need you to look me in the eye, Jason, and tell me that you don't love me. And Jason looks her in the eye, and he's like,
I don't love you, bitch.
Well, he doesn't say anything, and Lana smiles, and Lana's like, then there's no good reason why we shouldn't be together.
Because you can't say it. So Lana,
as
Jason is looking at her, says, okay.
I'm going to take my clothes off. I'm going to do it now. Here I go.
Is this what you want?
And Lana's like looking at him like, I'm sorry. It's just so uncomfortable.
This is what you want, right? I'll do it. I swear I'll do it.
Dude, I'm sorry to knock it.
What is wrong with her? If I'm Jason, I'm like, this is making me feel weird.
Yeah, even Jason's like, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. And Lana, I'm telling, she has to look like
she's wiping away her tears.
I don't want to really do what you're asking me to do, but I'll do it for you. I love you.
No, that I wouldn't. I love you.
But it's like, as much as I would like for this to happen, it can't. I mean, not like this. And then Lana's like, okay, now I'm really confused. I don't understand. You broke up with me because I thought
I wouldn't put out.
Yeah. It's like, because I wouldn't suck your dick. I haven't been completely honest with you, Lana, okay?
It's not about blowing me.
It's not about the AIDS blood or anything you're going to give me, okay?
It's about my mom.
It's about my mom. Lana says, there's someone else, isn't there? And Jason's like,
who you fucking?
Yeah. She's like, who's the other person?
He's like, no, there's nobody. No,
there's no other person.
First the sex, then the other person, Lana has no idea.
She's actually, like, I don't blame her for being
lost.
Dumb. She's very lost. At this point, she has tried everything. Wow. She doesn't know what to do. She's like, And then Jason's like, no. It's like, well, Jason, tell me, what is it? Why did you just walk out? It's like, well, because I don't think we met by accident, okay?
And she's like so confused. I think my mother arranged it. What? No, how's that even possible?
My mother was the one who convinced me to go to Paris in the first place. She said I would meet someone special, and I did. And then everything started happening. The tattoo, Isabel's tomb, the spell book from eBay with AIDS blood. None of it made sense. So about Isabel burning at the stake, but you had that dream, right, of that?
No, that was just a dream. No, it was your subconscious.
Connecting the dots because then you met my mom and you saw her in that dream.
Either way, I didn't want my mother to be used to get us close, or he didn't want my mother to get involved with us being close.
You wanted to use me to get him, like, to basically mess this whole thing up.
Jason, I don't know what you're saying, but it doesn't change the way I feel about you. Yeah, well, it changes the way I feel about you. And then they hug, and then she's like, so he didn't want me? And Jason is looking.
Look at her tiptoes. Why is she so high up?
Jason's also hugging her, though, going, I can't believe she thought it was about sex.
He could bang her right now.
You want to go to a banging scene?
I do.
Let's go to the Vegas hotel room.
Oh, man. They're going in here. They're just chasing after each other. And Clark lifts Alicia up, puts her up, sat down bar in front of him, and they just start going at it.
You know making out. He says, you don't need this dress.
Yep. He rips the
back scene.
The cover of the dress. And then now, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
The dress part falls, like the skirt. She's got the whole corset on. It's like lingerie at this point. She mounts him, just like Chloe did in the barn.
This is a Wednesday night with my family.
Actually, this is
I'm with my parents right now.
Good.
Watching.
This is educational.
I'm watching WB.
This is educational.
And I'm trying to have a good night.
It says TV 14, bro.
This is MA. This is dirty.
It's spicy. This is exactly how she mounted him in his room, dude.
And now they are going at it even further. And
she just put her fingers in his mouth.
Oh my!
And then she walks away. We're seeing straight
Good
cheek,
Lord,
dude. This is wow. And
Wow.
we're ripping more parts of the dress. You think it'd stop there, but no. We just keep finding more pieces to rip open.
He gets rid of the corset.
Yeah, and now we're just seeing like we're half naked. Oh, but then this is what I thought here with Alicia, that she teleported right behind the pillow, but she's covering herself. And I thought she went fully naked, like behind that.
Yeah, they probably had it.
But then, of course, when Clark charges her, she's still in parts of her clothes.
And she is wrapping her legs around him, and then he charges her full speed, jumps on her, and they're on the bed still making out. And she says, God, I love you so much.
It's like, I know you do. And it's like, wait.
I want this to be real.
I want this to be real. I want this to be right. I want all of you.
And what she does,
she takes off the necklace.
The puka shells are gone.
And they're gone, and immediately Clark snaps out of it. He's like, what did you do to me?
What did you do to me?
And then immediately he's like, okay, don't be mad. Don't be mad.
How'd you know about the red kryptonite? Because I know everything about you, Clark. That's how they explain it.
You drugged me.
No.
You're just like the love potionettes.
Not. I just didn't know what else to do because I couldn't stay because of Dr. McBride, and I just couldn't leave without you. So I just just thought if you could understand, I
listen
just love
to your
you
heart
so much
instead of your head for once. You would get it.
What's the matter with you, Clark? You could have hooked up with any girl, but you chose me. Why'd you do that? You dosed me with red kryptonite. No, Clark. It forces you to not do what you want to do. It just makes your inhibitions more enhanced. Clark, you asked me to marry you.
Clark Kent asked me to marry him. Well, maybe Clark Kent made a mistake.
Clark Kent brought me up to this hotel room to make love to me.
Oh, yeah, and that's when he's like, Clark Kent, maybe he made a mistake. How about that, Alicia? And then Alicia is now very sad about it. And now she's taking blame because, it's your fault.
She says, no, I made the mistake. And then she teleports out.
And Clark's left there by himself.
And now let's go to the Kent farm.
Good Lord, man.
You want a scene. Let's first go to the barn where Clark is then on his cell phone going, "Hey, Chloe, did you find out exactly where Alicia is?" "No, Clark."
Mom hasn't heard anything. She's gone.
"No, Clark. I'm not that good right now. Instead, I'm too distracted by Lana's sex stories that she's having with Jason. She seemed really uncomfortable. I'm so sorry."
She was about to, undress herself.
She was crying while undressing, apparently.
The tears were hitting the candles.
But instead, who is the uninvited guest?
Unannounced, Mr. Dr. William McBride shows up on Clark, blaming Clark for Alicia's basically behavior because
Alicia's my greatest achievement.
Yeah, apparently she called him hysterical, saying maybe she wasn't better, she was crying. She came to me fractured and whatnot, and I made her whole again. Now look what you've done to her, Clark. What I've done, you're the reason she wanted to run away. You stalked her. You kidnapped her. You forced her to marry you.
That's not what happened.
And now he pulls out a gun.
Well, you know what? That is what the police will believe. "What are you doing with that gun, McBride?" And Clark starts backing up. Why would Clark be backing up right now?
Well, because he has to play the part. He has to seem normal.
Why? Just charge him.
What?
He has a gun. You hit him in the forehead.
Oh,
We're
my
so
God.
fast at this point, we can throw a football pass, speed away, go push, Mixel Picklick, come all the way back, but we can't move and just hit him in the forehead.
Yeah, dude, we can't do that.
Okay, instead we have to back up and say, "What is that? Is that a gun?" He should have pulled, I hate to bring up Marvel, you should have pulled the whole Andrew Garfield. "Oh no, you found my weakness." Guns.
Guns. Oh my God, guns. But yeah. So, I had to understand her obsession, so I studied you. It wasn't hard. The sheriff's files are filled with unexplained instances that you are violent crime scenes.
You always seem to appear out of nowhere, almost like you're a marshal.
Almost like you're a troubled teen. Like a meteor freak, maybe?
So I'll be able to prove that you're a murderer. If he saw all the files with Clark, wouldn't all of the mysterious incidents of him showing up at these crimes, wouldn't they all say solved?
Yeah. Dismissed, maybe.
Handled.
Resolved, yeah.
And they would all say because of Clark Kent. So wouldn't that mean that McBride would see Clark more as a hero in the town versus somebody that the police are automatically going to believe, "Yeah, it was Clark. Wasn't you, weirdo with the long hair."
Yeah.
The guy doesn't even look like he bathes.
No, he looks
McBride
like he
is
did.
disgusting.
He looks, he looks like just he looks like Tommy Wiseau from The Room, just with the beard. Oh, hi, Mark.
Okay, sure.
But don't worry, they don't send kids like you to jail. They send them to me at Belle Reve. And then who shows up? Alicia, right behind Dr. McBride. We're still at the bottom of the barn. Clark didn't do anything, Dr. McBride.
"Alicia, get out of here. Don't tell her what to do."
Clark, I know I made a huge mistake. You're the only person who's ever really known me. And,
Alicia.
And then McBride's offended. Alicia, what? I feel like
I'm around you, Clark, I feel normal.
And I'll
Clark,
always love you for that.
No!
No, I'm not going to let him keep hurting you. You don't know what you're talking about,
This
you
stops
idiot.
now, and now McBride turns around and fires the gun at Clark because nobody steals my girl away from me. And now we have Alicia who's teleporting. Now what is she doing? She teleports in front of Clark and she gets hit with the bullet.
She teleports in front of Clark and takes the bullet. And then
She's bleeding straight from the chest.
Clark is already extremely worried right now. And the dude comes up, Alicia, and Clark's like, dude, get away. Tosses him through the wall.
Could have done that at start.
Yeah,
He's
could
going to
have.
do it now. He might as well have done it then.
We should really get to the hospital. Clark's like, Alicia, why'd you do that? You know I could have stopped it. It's like, because I promised you I'd always keep your secret.
And then Clark looks at her. He's like, God, you're so hot.
Dude.
I promise, Clark.
That's a sweet moment, bro.
I promise.
That's a sweet moment.
I promise.
I have to still keep your secret. I promised. And she kept it, bro.
It was a very adorable moment.
Dude, marry her right now.
So
Go back to Vegas.
So at this point, because of what Alicia did, that would mean that the Kents would then forgive her. and that they would give her a second chance because they gave Lionel a second chance.
Right.
So Alicia taking a bullet for their son, regardless if it was something that could hurt him or not, the point is she took a bullet for him.
Yeah. No, you think that'd be cool?
So that would be kind of enough in order to win back a little bit of trust, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The Kents are reasonable.
For sure.
Okay. All right.
We love the Kents.
I just wanted to...
They're so cool.
So with this 4-hour podcast, I want everybody to realize one thing. John is awful. What episode is somebody going to point to me in season 4 being like, John proves he's a great dad here? And this
Even Martha's been kind of weak a little bit.
No. Martha's been fine. Don't say this. Martha's been the parent.
Oh, she's been terrible.
Maybe in this episode, but not in anything else.
Fine.
But I do want to get to John. John has been awful. When has John been good dad this season?
There was one moment, I forgot when it was.
What was it?
But it was small.
I'm really curious. This is a legitimate question. We're halfway through the season here.
It was that one episode when he just wanted to hang out with someone.
That's what we're going to say then. It's when he felt lonely because nobody wanted to hang with him.
Yep.
So he made everybody feel bad.
Mm-hmm. That was Flash.
That was Flash episode.
Because Bart was the only one that hung out with him.
So until that point, he's done nothing but except be an asshole.
True.
Why do people come at me with the John?
I don't know. I truly don't at this point.
What am I missing here?
Maybe he's better next season?
Yeah, we'll give it another season. Yeah.
Maybe the one after?
Yeah, this is great.
Maybe the one after?
Jesus. Let's go get another punch.
Go to Smallville Medical General, whatever, main hospital, getting the punch card filled out. And Clark comes in, hey, Alicia. And Alicia's got the cat or the sling on. It's like, how you feeling? It's
She's alive. She's alive, though, thank God. So we are still going to be able to continue it. Her taking a bullet for Clark, I'm automatically thinking they are going to be something now. They have to be something now. Why would Clark ever be like, no, I don't like her? You kidding me? That's a girl took a bullet for me, regardless of 5 abilities. I'm dating her.
Yeah.
And also, everyone should understand that, too.
Yeah, no one understands. It's pretty cool. The doctor said you could be released today. You might want to hold on to the jokes until then.
What happened to Dr. McBride, Clark? Well, they're holding him for observation in Belle Reve. They're trying to figure out why he was trying to kill one of his patients. I'm so sorry, Clark, for what I did to you. Clark is in
Well, Alicia is like, I guess I just didn't want to lose the one good thing in my life, so that's why I protected you. And Clark's, he's all giddy about it, but he's like, I'm not sure drugging me was the best way to preserve the relationship, though.
Yes, it was.
Because
you wouldn't have run away
already.
with her.
It's kind of like on like we're coming to an end here, like ending terms. Because Clark was like, yeah, that was pretty extreme. You can't be doing that. So he does say though, I wanted you with or without that rock.
He grabs her hand and says, I wanted you with or without that rock. That is beautiful. And what I do want to go back to as well, because we didn't touch on it, but Alicia brought it up during their fight in the Hotel Vegas room of saying you could have any girl while on the red kryptonite, but even with that, you still chose me. Mm-hmm. So that goes back to what I was asking. Clark really was obsessed with Alicia in his own way. Mm-hmm. So him even saying this...
It's the only relationship he has like this.
He is definitely into her. I just can't expect him to go away even with her giving him that drug. Because, come on, she took a bullet for you.
Yeah.
But what she does realize and what he said is...
Past tense noted. And she's sad about that. And
damn
it's
you,
like,
Clark.
Damn. And Clark doesn't correct it. He's like, yep, I did want you. But then I don't want you because what you did, but get some rest,
He
okay?
doesn't answer it. Instead, just tells her to fall asleep. She says, whatever you say, I'll do. Closes her eyes. Clark then lets her hand go.
Slowly
She never wants to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
She was still grabbing on until the end. She is left there. Clark then turns around. I really am sorry. You know that, right?
And he does say he knows.
Yeah, I know. And then he walks out. She then gives a little bit of a smile here, not much, but now we have some sad music playing in the background as
Clark is
then
sad
leaves.
too.
He then looks down.
And he leaves the lead bracelet that he broke off.
Why?
I didn't get this.
What did that mean? Did you understand what that meant with the lead bracelet? Was it like put it back on and then we could be together?
Or just like, you know,
I really need it. Like I'm actually
I don't know, because it's not like a love thing. That
to
wasn't
remember
like,
us.
Yeah, I broke it off. Like,
Remember your freedom?
maybe. Remember where you came from? Remember how long you've how long we've come, how far we've come?
To remind you of the change.
Mm-hmm.
Till death do us part.
Yeah.
Act 2.
Act 2, dude. And we're now at the mansion.
Lex Mansion.
Lionel walks in. Oh, warm fire on a cold night. There's nothing like it, is there, Lex?
Thanks for coming by, Dad. Now shut up. I know how busy you are with saving the world with your charity.
They've had multiple of these like frames where it's like up close on one person and then the person in the back zoomed in.
Well, Lex, I thought that we could be able to reconcile our relationship and you could extend the olive branch, but I guess I was wrong. Is this the first time, though, they have done these with the camera?
I think so.
Okay, I think this, like I haven't seen this in any other episode.
I think it's the director. It's probably his style. Or their style, so I don't know if it's a woman or a man.
What is this, like Tony Scott or something?
Yeah, dude, it's
Guillermo del Toro?
Stanley Kubrick.
That's who it is.
Scorsese.
Gotcha.
Cameron.
Michael Bay.
Yeah. Zack Snyder. Michael Bay.
This is the Snyder cut.
Ridley Scott.
Alicia cut, I mean. Sorry.
Alicia
Ridley Scott,
cut,
though.
dude.
Yes, we're going to go with that one.
Ridley Scott.
Not Tony.
Okay.
But obviously I was wrong, Lex. You're not trying to help me. You're just here to make fun of me.
Where are you going, Dad?
Lionel
Back to the motel out by the interstate?
Oh, you got people following me.
Oh, hey, it's almost dinner time. Might still be able to make it to the mission for your evening bowl of soup.
You know what? They have a very tasty Salisbury steak.
So he's really been doing that?
Yeah, he has to put up the illusion.
He's really going to like
he's
soup
going
kitchens.
to those type of links in order to do this because he knows that Lex is going to be following him. So Lex,
well, I'll be.
He turns around. He's like, you know what, Dad? When you actually commit to something, you really throw yourself at it. I must commend you on this little act you're trying to pull right now.
This isn't an act. No, you should know that by now. No, what? You've been having me follow since I was released.
Which you knew I would. Lex, I'm not playing some elaborate game with you.
Yes, he is.
This is my life now. You've stripped me of every penny I once had, and I'm making the best of it with my Salisbury steak.
Salisbury.
And you're right. It's about time for my evening bowl of soup. So I'm gonna go talk to my friend Frank. Dad. Yes, son.
You can stay in the guest house.
What a bitch.
Wow.
What the hell?
It'd be much easier keeping an eye on me, huh? Good night, Dad.
What the hell is this?
It's son loves Papa.
No. Oh, why?
He loves him so much.
Are you kidding me?
He loves him so much. Oh,
He said to you and looked you in the face, you're never going to know when I'm going to try to kill you, but I'm going to kill you.
yeah.
He said that to your face. You're always going to be looking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
You're never going to know what's going to
I
happen.
remember when you thought about leaving me in that storm under the rubble? Yeah. Guess what? You're never going to feel safe now.
By the way, I poisoned your whiskey.
Yeah. Made you crazy.
Also, I made your plane crash. Hope
Yo.
you had a great wedding.
I fucked Victoria.
I have done so much because I hate you. But seriously, I'm having some soup now at the mission.
Salisbury steak, too. It's pretty good. Come give it a try. Maybe your life will change, Lex, from the path of darkness.
So Lex is watching him, though. Wow, he's really changed. Look at him eat.
Gross.
What am I missing here? Why are we accepting Daddy back into the house?
It's cause it's cool. Like, he went to jail.
What do you mean it's cool?
It's cool. Like, he killed Lex's grandparents. It's like, yeah, stay in the house. Sure. It's very chill.
It's all you.
Now,
let's get to another parent.
Gotta go to the Kemp farm where Martha's coming down the stairs. Clark asks, is Dad still upset?
What do you think, motherfucker?
Oh, okay. How about you? Are you mad? How mad are you, Mom?
She is walking to him like a zombie about to kill him.
I'm upset.
But I'm more disappointed than that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very disappointed. It's like, I was on red kryptonite, Mom.
Which means she should forgive him.
My God, you ran off with a girl you barely know and got married.
It wasn't legal, though.
That's not even the point. Marriage is sacred, Clark.
So it would be the point, though, right? Because that's what she just made the point be.
Yeah,
but
it's about two people who trust each other and are willing to go through life together. Okay? I thought we had taught you that.
You know what would have been great? Is that if Clark then said, yeah, we also taught each other not to keep gifts from other men. Oh. How's the watch, Mom?
Yeah, I see you wear it every day. Even washing dishes, you wear it.
You're an amazing young man, Clark. You make life and death decisions every single day. But then you turn around and you do this. Why did you do it?
And now Clark is like...
There's a part of me that never feels freer than when I'm with Alicia.
You like how they splash some water in his eyes right before this take?
She makes me feel normal and special on the inside.
Oh, stop, dude. He's feeling his heart out.
I know how badly you want to tell somebody your secret. And I want that for you too. But you know what? It's not that whore, Alicia.
Yeah, dude. It's like, I just expected you to use better judgment. God, you married a whore. What? Like, why are we so mad about Alicia?
Why are we so mad about Alicia?
Like, she said sorry.
So we do have to
Clark
pause it
fake
here.
cried.
We have to pause it here before we get to the final scene because we have to talk about what Annette O'Toole said.
Sure.
It's the only good thing that happened in the companion. So in the Smallville companion for Unsafe, obviously we have to always add the tidbits. Because it doesn't explain why Martha would be so angry unless Martha is being dumb right now. Because even the red kryptonite she knows is something that puts Clark under the influence. What Annette O'Toole said her character was coming from in this scene is that it was more focusing on the sex aspect. Saying that Clark was running off, Clark was still infatuated by Alicia, where he still doesn't know enough about Alicia to be able to want to have this sex with her. Because not only that, but also it's asking the question and Mom being worried, would Superman kill a woman if we had sex with her?
Yeah. And so she's... This
is actually what Annette O'Toole says in the companion. This isn't me just throwing shit out there.
Like, this boy... first time could accidentally kill this girl because he doesn't know how it's like all working.
We don't know what would happen during sex with Clark Kent.
Yeah.
So it is more of a mature look on it. I actually wish it would have been said instead of us as the audience believing.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about marriage though. You're not talking about the act of him just being in lust.
Yeah. But really, yeah, he'd probably kill her.
That's what it really... I mean, besides, like, all the questions, like, what would happen?
Yeah, he would kill her.
You're going with death.
Just like Edward and Bella.
Yeah, but Omni-Man didn't kill her.
Well, he knows how to control his powers.
Does he?
Yes.
He was young when he first showed up.
Okay, he was not that young. Are you kidding me?
He was young. He didn't know atmosphere is different.
He's been alive for hundreds of years.
Gravity is different, Joseph.
He's been alive for hundreds of years.
You don't know how weak the people are, though, that you go and see on a new planet.
Whatever, dude. Stop trying to do that.
Why? I'm just going along with the question of what would happen.
You want to go to a very sad ending scene?
All right, let's go to it.
We're back at the barn. And we have... Clark just looking over the railing up at the barn. Alicia's walking in.
Another skirt.
I guess I know why you're alone, huh?
Hey, Alicia!
Yeah. It's like he called her here, I guess, in a sense.
He's so excited to see her. He's like skipping down the damn stairs.
Mm-hmm. They're meeting up at the stairs now. And I see you're wearing the lead bracelet again. It's like, yeah, it keeps me grounded. And she still got her sling on. She just wanted to come by and say thank you.
For what? And then she's still looking at him. For helping me be a better person, Clark. And now they still have some type of lingering stare. Clark doesn't say a word right now. Instead, I have faith in you. What? Clark, make her yours.
Yup.
Just
for real.
That's all you have to do right
Amen.
now. Look, Clark, I know that we can never be together after what I did. But I want to let you know, it just doesn't change the way I feel about you. And I just want you to know that for as long as I live, I'm never going to reveal your secret.
And Clark's just like, he's having a hard time holding this in, man. It looks like, and then Alicia's just, she's just like about to walk away. And
She
like,
bites her lower lip.
I love you. That's all. That's all.
She says, I love you. That's all.
And she's just like choking up. She's choking up, and now she's like borderline crying. Clark finally gives in. Like, Alicia, wait. And turns her around. And then, dude, she just breaks down in tears because she is truly just in love with this man, and she's very sad that she potentially messed it up. But now Clark is embracing her and being emotional with her to where it's like, damn, no, I can't, like, I gotta give in, like, this is the one, like, I gotta be with her. And it ends right there. We have ended safe. Act 2 is done. Till death do us part.
Till death.
So they're back together, right? I mean, what are you thinking?
So I'm obviously thinking Alicia's going to be able to stick around here. Before we even get into the next episode, what I first thought as the fan, like, oh, well, Alicia has to continue. She can't leave. Especially with her wearing the bracelet now. Obviously, if she's even obsessed, then she's not going to leave Clark alone. Clark also wanting to be with somebody, Alicia can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I immediately thought, we're going to keep going with her.
Act 3, to be or not to be.
All right. This is going to be the question we have to then ask. Is Alicia and Clark going to be together?
Yeah.
Or is something going to come between us?
Yeah, because Alicia, she did stick around. We are now sliding back into the next episode, Pariah, episode 12.
And
season 4.
And don't worry, there's nothing in the companion here. I do have a little bit of a deleted scene already. What? How is Taylor doing this?
For the karaoke?
Yeah. Before the karaoke, there's supposed to be a scene where Alicia and Clark were talking about going to this karaoke party. And Alicia being apprehensive and Clark saying, come on, let's go!
I knew it was Clark's fault.
Well, let's not spoil anything, but let's get to the opening of Pariah.
Yeah, we're going the full episode again. So lock and load.
Yeah, by the way, this is all you, right? Because this is who you wanted to come back and to return.
Yeah, I love Lois. Lois is already great. She's singing I love rock and roll.
With Chloe.
With Chloe. They're doing a duet. Doing a duo performance, and then now Lois is pointing out some guy.
The ugliest guy in the crowd and says...
It's right behind Lana and Jason.
Let me sing to you right now, and she is singing to him, and for some reason... Why is she picking him? This guy is gross.
So hot.
I have a better shot with her.
He's so hot.
This guy is awful.
He's so hot.
If I saw this guy in the crowd, I'd be like, who took you here? Go home.
He's so good looking.
No, he's not.
I love his sideburns.
Who looks like this?
A cool dude.
Guy who looks like he wants to be in one of those grudge or bands that are like the punk rock. Like red jumpsuit apparatus.
Like Vampire Weekend.
Yeah. That's this guy.
Cool. I like him even more.
Those are my favorite bands. Metro Station's mine.
303. Everyone's jamming.
I'm not your boyfriend, baby.
Everyone's jamming out. Lana and Jason, they're having a nice little time. That dude's smiling and looking back at Lois like, okay.
She wants me.
She totally wants me.
And then Chloe's going all out with the song.
Yeah,
She
by the
is
way,
looking
Erica
great.
Durance is back as Lois Lane in this episode.
Oh, God.
Always great
Why are
seeing
you
her.
cutting me off every single
Always
time I'm
great
mentioning
seeing
Chloe
her.
right now?
Dude, Chloe doesn't matter. She's in it and for the long haul, dude.
Yeah, because she's the greatest. Let's acknowledge
Yeah, and
it.
you say it every episode. I know.
I have to acknowledge it in Pariah now. Last time
What
was
is she doing?
Unsafe.
Singing? Cool.
It's
Very cool.
It's beautiful. So, Joseph, let's get to
The worst idea ever.
worst idea that you could. By the way, this is worst plan.
Oh, yeah, this is worst plan by a mile. Clark and Alicia walk into the Talon where this is all going on, and everyone notices and stops doing what they're doing.
Oh my God, Lois and Chloe are no longer singing
And then Lois, over the mic, still doesn't know she's being recorded.
or on speaker.
Yeah, on speaker. It's like, first he married the girl, now he's dating her? And so everyone knows that they got married?
No. And by the way, this is why it kind of sucks and why Lois sucks. Chloe would know because Clark, that is his best friend right now, where then Chloe told Lois. And then Lois then makes that comment over the mic. So let's also get to why a certain person I think is mad. And why that could also be a reason added on to it. Because I'm not convinced of something.
Okay.
And let's continue the scene.
Everyone goes silent, and Chloe's like, good job, Lois. That was pretty subtle.
Real subtle.
Yeah. And she's like, everyone overheard, obviously, and Clark and Alicia just looking at each other so awkward.
But they're still,
everyone's
for some
still
reason,
staring.
they're committed to this for some reason.
Yeah.
Why this? Why are we going to this type of event? Shouldn't we going like person to person at like a small event?
Yeah.
Versus, let's just throw you at the world. And let's see if they accept you. You know what, Alicia? They're going to love you. That's what Clark is telling her.
And that was the deleted scene?
I'm going to assume, yeah.
Should we look it up?
No. I don't want to look that up.
And Clark is
We
looking at
already know
Lois
whose
with
fault
the
it
death
is.
stare, bro. He was looking at Lois like, dude, I hate you so much. Lana is just absolutely, like, offended. I think I've seen enough for one night.
I'm going.
And then Alicia goes after her and says, it tries to reason with her.
Lana,
like,
wait.
Lana, wait. I just want to apologize. For what? Trying to kill me or not succeeding, bitch?
Look, all I want is a chance to prove to you who I really am. You already have. I don't believe in second chances. Bye.
Yeah. Very cool. And Jason's over here like, I can't believe you brought her here, dude. Like, another apology? What are you going to do? Another apology? All right, whatever, man. You think just because she's better, say everything's going to be okay? Huh, idiot? Huh? Come on, man. Fucking moron. Jason's a dick.
All right.
You didn't tell me that wasn't a dick thing to do right there. Alicia just walked out.
Can I tell you what the dick thing to do was? Clark.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is why. You couldn't call Jason. You couldn't give him a heads up so he could prepare Lana.
Or even leave beforehand.
Yeah, like you
Or even find a way to leave
like
beforehand.
you couldn't do something just to say, hey, I'm planning on doing this. Would this be... It's... You just went into the wolves and said, it's not a big deal. This was bad on Clark. This was him being high.
Yeah.
This is not like him thinking properly. Because again, why didn't you warn anybody? Why did you just show up? You haven't even talked to anybody.
Yeah.
And also, I think there's still a little bit of jealousy because Lana knows that Clark has told Alicia things that he hasn't told
that's
her.
right.
And Alicia has made that clear.
Remember Lana went to the house just to try to find out, like, yeah, so, wanted to say sorry. Okay, so, yeah, so what did you tell Alicia that you didn't tell me, huh?
She says that you told her things.
So what did she mean by that?
And I love that. He goes,
And he's like, dude, she was crazy.
yeah, she also said that you cared about me too. I guess that was crazy.
Yeah. Man, obsession.
Oh, God, obsession.
What
Going back to
That was a
it.
great episode last season.
I also, though, want to say Lana's a little bit overreacting here. Little bit. Especially if the person is coming up to try to apologize.
Yeah, we can try to at least keep it cordial, maybe, like, or just ignore each other. But, like, I mean...
And Alicia was only upset because she didn't feel like Clark was only hers. Trust me, Alicia knows she got the guy. So...
And you know what's crazy is that, like, remember when Lana was brainwashed and attacked the shit out of Chloe in the school? Like, we've all tried to kill each other at one point, so we're really not going to be at least understanding.
You know who's a great person, though? Lex Luthor.
Sure.
So that's why I always forgive Lex and ignore everything he does, because it's Lex.
Mm-hmm.
But everything Alicia did, whore. I don't like her. I think she is too pretty. I think the way she smiles makes me sick.
You're not smarter than me.
And she's smarter than me.
You're definitely not prettier.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you go try to work the latte machine?
Alicia's a genius. She would be able to do it.
She would be able to do it in 5 seconds. That's why Alicia is better. And I think that's what Lana feels threatened with, because finally, I'm not the prettiest girl in the room.
Mm-hmm. And damn, how does that feel? Looking over there like, damn, you're hot, but I'm hot. This is a problem.
This is a problem. I don't like competition.
What the fuck?
I only like when guys pay attention to me.
That's right. Older guys.
Can we also say this? So with Jason then being fired, because this is going to be a theme in this episode, hate to foreshadow, but I'm going to do it anyway. Suck it. Well, when it comes to this and Lana and Jason just being out in public, hanging out, so nobody seems to care that they are an item and that she's in high school and he was a coach. Everyone still forgives them for everything they've done.
Yeah.
Even though you could say it was inappropriate.
Yeah.
But everything that Clark and Alicia do, we can't forgive. So is that just because Alicia tried to kill Lana? Or is it, do you think maybe some jelly?
Jelly?
Do we need to get some peanut butter?
Is it peanut butter jelly time?
Let's keep
I think
staying
jelly, honestly. I think it's some jealousy.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It has to be.
I think it's jealousy for
Feel
sure.
it oozing out sometimes.
Yeah, it's seeping in.
Yeah, it's going all over me. I'm sticky.
Oh.
Let's keep staying at the town, though.
Sure. We're lighting more candles.
What's with the candles?
I think we're at church again. But yeah, Lana's lighting candles, and I was like, is she about to do this again to
I would have
Jason?
loved it if she tried
If
this
she
again.
was going to try this again with Jason, because she was dimming the lights. There's so many candles. But what does she end up doing, which is even more dumb? She's taking a fucking bath.
You know what would have been awesome, though? It would have been the forgetting Sarah Marshall if she then tried to have sex with Jason. Because it's like, oh, Clark's with Alicia? Oh, I bet they're doing it. You know what? We're doing it now, too.
Yeah, they're totally having sex. We have to do that, too.
We have to do that.
Yeah. Put it in me.
This is the best sex ever!
Dude. So, yeah, she puts...
Let's go to the tub. It's great stuff. Because as she is taking this shower, she is scrubbing really
Where's
good.
that cool and busty silhouette we had that one time in Paris?
But Jason is also studying out in the kitchen. He must have a big history test here coming up. We also have a little peep from a keyhole.
You see this? What is this? This dust that comes through the keyhole?
Oh, I put
dirt.
I put Sandman.
Already? Sandman?
I immediately put Sandman.
Sandman. Now we got the silhouette of Lana in there. And then this sand is coming in. We have a creepy view of Lana in the shower outside the curtain, and boom.
And now grab it!
We yanked the shower curtain to suffocate her against her face, and she is passing out. And then Jason obviously hears this and breaks through the door.
Because Jason's a man.
And he finds that Lana's just seriously passed out. Wrapped in the fucking shower curtain in the tub.
And Jason then turns it off. He then lifts her up. You would think she would be dead, though, if the person then left thinking that she was dead, right? Because he had plenty of time, it seemed.
I guess so. Oh, and look, we have the sand moving out behind the door behind Jason as he's holding Lana. And it looks like Lana's good.
Lana, look at me! Why are you looking at me?
Hey! Like slapping them.
And Lana is still passed out. Jason now is scared. As you said, the sand has now left. And now we have our opening title.
Opening title.
So, did you automatically think, because I did, Great. Lana's going to now blame Alicia. Now I got to listen to this crap the whole time.
Yep, of course. It's it's the classic, oh, okay, someone new is trying to kill someone, and then, we have a teleporting person, so...
We're just automatically going to blame them because we don't believe it could be anybody else. Nobody has had powers in Smallville except Alicia, so we are going to blame the one meteor freak that we know.
Yeah, she's back, and now I'm trying to get killed, and, it's like, I'm not trying to get killed, every day.
I'm surprised that everybody in town was against Van, because it seems like a lot of them have the same type of personality when it comes to people with powers.
It's like, damn, hate to bring up Marvel, dude. Mutants, bro.
Everybody is against them. Well, what do you mean? That could be this. This is... Metahumans are what you could probably then compare it to.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really anything else that I could think.
I mean, I feel like in DC, it's really more of a broad scale in regards. It's not really a single group. I mean, it is in a sense, but it's a huge population of these metahumans. And so, everyone hates on Superman, everyone hates on Batman, society and whatnot. I mean, they like the Justice League, but...
Who hates on Superman?
America's hero?
Yeah, nobody hates on Superman. Nobody in the world except for Lex Luthor. You know what? Let's get another punch.
We're at the Smallville hospital again because Lana just got almost assassinated.
Hey, remember how you said that Lois is awesome?
Yeah.
Remember how you said that Lois is one of the best characters? And a lot of people are like, Taylor, you gotta come around to Lois. Lois is so great.
Yeah.
All right, so you either have to tell me that Lois is jealous here in this next part.
Yeah.
Or she is a bitch.
Cool. I can't wait. Option A or B. Hey, Clark. Yeah, she's fine. Luckily, Jason pulled a TJ Hooker and broke down the door and got her saved. But apparently the assailant flew the coop. So did they arrest your little arm ornament yet?
Your arm whore?
Yo.
What? Clark
and then
is
Clark's
even looking at her like, wait, what did you just say?
Like, what? Like, Sheriff Adams was just here, and she spent a lot of time focusing on the attacked inside a locked room scenario. Name Alicia Baker came up more than once in a Bunny Boiler kind of way.
Ha ha ha! So many jokes!
And Clark's like, Alicia didn't do this. It's like, ever since been in Belle Reve, she has a bracelet that prevents her from using her abilities. And did she also happen to be wearing anything low cut when she fibbed you this little fairy tale?
Lois once again. No, you're on this, right? This is your girl?
Yeah, she's jealous, dude.
When she spun you that tail.
It's like jealousy turning into being a bitch to Clark.
Why don't you try to use your big brain here instead of your other brain? Okay. And this is where Chloe then says, Clark, just because Alicia says that bracelet keeps her from using her powers doesn't mean that that's the truth. I mean, people have lied to you before. She was with me when Lana was attacked. I was with her saying goodnight. It couldn't have been her. Well, you have to admit she can transport easier than you can speed, Clark, so it could still be her. Cut and dry emphasis on the cut.
I'm telling you, Alicia couldn't have done this, bro.
And now...
I know her.
Chloe is looking at Clark like a concerned friend.
And they're both just like, wow, he's really in over his head.
Lois is not looking at him like that. She's like, you're so dumb. I'm so much smarter. Do you know who I am? I'm Lois Lane. Lois sucks.
If Alicia's, I would pick her. I would pick her, honestly, forever.
You would pick Alicia?
Yeah, over Lois. Yeah, I would. I would.
I
would.
All right, there's no going back on that.
I never will.
So you're saying, and we're going to still do the comparison with Marvel. I hate to do it. She's your Gwen Stacy.
Yeah. She's the Gwen Stacy.
She's the Gwen Stacy.
It's beautiful and sad at the same time.
And Lois is your Mary J.
Yep.
Wow, man. Clark, though...
My cute little redhead.
I don't know if I would say
I'm Lex Luthor.
Okay, weirdo. Clark, though, walks over to the room where Lana is there getting checked out by the hospital.
Jason notices
What
Clark.
the hell is he doing? Jason then walks out the room. Hey, Clark, yeah, Lana doesn't want to see you. Get the fuck out.
And Clark's like, what? Why? He's so sad looking. Like, Clark, grow up, bro. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to you. Why would... No one should be honestly talking to you.
Hello, Whitey.
Wow. I'm getting a funny sense of deja vu here, Mr. Kent. Oh, Sheriff Adams is back, dude.
Oh, don't touch my leg.
Sheriff
and say
Adams
that.
is back,
You just
dude.
touched my leg excited. What are you excited that the racist is now here?
No, I'm just excited to see that Sheriff still obeys Marshall Kent.
No, she doesn't.
Dude, all she does is obey him.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah?
Let's go to the
Listens to all the shit he says all the time.
Kent house. The parents are there. Sheriff Adams.
This
Clark
is different,
Kent.
Sheriff. Alicia did not tackle Lana, I promise.
Let's choose with me.
I
better not find out that you're find your girlfriend here, Mr. Kent. Having you as an alibi is the only thing keeping me from tossing her inside of a jail cell. You know what I'm saying?
And then the parents are just like, okay, all right, we'll see you later.
Martha's still looking at him disgusted.
Bro, Martha's like still mad.
Sheriff Adams leaves. Jonathan then closes the door. Clark then says, well, Sheriff Adams already has Alicia tried and convicted. Great. Now this is going to suck. Sheriff Adams has a fucking point, Clark.
Oh my God, bro.
John.
John just comes in really strong. Just falling off the...
First Las Vegas, now assault? What is this girl doing to you, Clark? Martha, calm down.
What on earth?
Why are we saying these things?
What are you doing with this girl, Clark?
What?
Like, what do you mean?
What are
like,
you talking
why are y'all
about?
just assuming she's out here trying to murder people?
Alicia didn't do this. Son, your girlfriend has problems.
Yeah, this relationship, it is not healthy. Why can't you see that?
What? You always told me to look for the good in people, to believe in them. And Alicia deserves a second chance. No, she's not. She's a whore.
Yeah, how can you still keep seeing her knowing how we feel? Bro.
What?
Bro.
What?
What is this?
What is this?
Is this Farmer's Code? Farmer's Family Code?
What is
What law is he breaking?
Hey,
He's giving someone a second chance.
let me go back to this.
People in rehab need love too, you know what I'm saying?
Who's worse? Alicia or Lionel?
Lionel. Well, yeah, duh.
Who did the kids care less about?
It's because he's having sex, dude.
Making love.
Sure.
That's how Alicia put it. Don't you want to honor her?
Yeah,
this
but
episode?
Cal wasn't about to make love to her.
Cal was gonna.
He was gonna kill her.
Cal would have known what he was gonna do.
He would have crushed her in an instant.
That's actually very true. He would not have been able to contain himself.
Mm-hmm. It would have been like a bullet going through her body.
I do also want to say she took a bullet for Clark, and even you're his parents. You just automatically.
Yeah, that should be the biggest reason here as far as let's get her a pass.
Let's see what's going on. Hey, remember when we said, Clark, you need to figure this out? We're not going to say that this time. Instead, break up with your slut.
Yeah, I hate your whore. She's kept my secret. She got shot protecting me. So back to your point. It's like, what else did she have to do to prove to it? Like, and what if she did do it, Clark, though? What if she did do it, huh? And we're just back at the fucking initial conversation.
What if she attacked Lana? And what if pigs fall from the sky, Mom? What are you talking about?
It's like she didn't do this. But what if she did? Riddle me this, Clark. What if she did?
It's like what you said. It goes back to Unsafe. What if she's changed? What if she hasn't changed? What if she's changed?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The initial conversation. I'm like, bro, we're just back. This is round 2.
So they haven't changed their
Nope.
opinion. All because Lana was attacked. Clark is now second-guessing himself.
Lana needed to be attacked. Honestly, she deserves some attacks right now.
Okay. What type of attack?
That kind. Just something to keep her in check.
In the shower. In the shower. Strangled by the shower curtain.
Not like in that exact
That's the time
scenario.
she needs. Yeah. Taylor's the messed up one. You heard it here
Not
first.
the exact situation, but yeah, maybe some suffocation or maybe getting knocked out or something.
Wow. I think you and this villain this episode.
Maybe she's actually been knocked around too much, and that's what's like.
Really?
She's like turning into a bad person because her brain's all discombobulated.
Oh, she likes getting hit.
Yeah, the stomach hits weren't working for her. She had to be knocked out like with her head and stuff.
I don't think you're ready for this type of relationship.
Nope.
It wasn't about sex.
Yeah, well, you would never guess.
I can't hit you anymore.
Oh, now we're at the Torch, your favorite place.
And yes, we have Miss Chloe Sullivan, Decade at the Torch. Obviously, Lois looking at the wall weird. Man, don't you have a life? Yeah, says the one that decided to come down here while they were in college. Listen, it's Greek week. I'm not going to go hang out with those perverts. It's just fraternities puking everywhere. Because you know why? They're rapists.
Yes, I agree. Okay, enough said. I don't understand why you came out to Smallville, though. Okay? Well, believe it or not, little cousin, I like spending time with you.
And I like seeing a farm boy. It's jealousy from Lois. That's all this is.
She found the perfect time to come see her farm boy.
Yeah. Oh,
and guess what? It messed up her perfect time.
Yeah, because she didn't know he was dating somebody.
It's not just a theory. Alicia Baker tried to kill my best friend twice, and it was because of her meteor-induced abilities. So they're still going on about how Lois, she definitely... What?
Well, Lois doesn't think that they actually caused the person to change, while Chloe is defending that, saying that the meteor rocks coming down has altered these people in order to make them
for
attack.
sure done it. Like it's proven, you know? And she was able to do that, blah, blah, blah. Did you know that Lana's bathroom door was locked? Like, who else could have gotten in or out?
I don't know. Let's pick something. Chloe, I love you to death, but what the hell? You know who else says what the hell? Mr. Clark Kent.
Yeah, he comes in here, it's like, dude, yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. Can you help me with finding out Alicia? Like,
sorry, Clark, my hands are tied. Chloe, I love you to death, but what the hell was this?
Oh, yeah, dude, we're really defensive, man. Everyone's jealous. Nobody likes their farm boy being attached to someone. There's no other person that would have something against Lana. So.
Nobody else has powers.
No one.
Oh, yeah, and nobody has attacked Lana.
Yeah.
Lana has always been innocent.
She's a meteor freak.
Yeah, everyone...
She attracts these people.
Hey, before I say this, I love him. Why are we not believing it's Jason? What? Oh, the door was locked from the inside. See how old that door was?
Yeah,
where they just put the lock in?
He only shoved into it once and he broke it.
Yeah, that's not really a complicated lock. I'm not buying that the lock even worked.
I don't know, dude. Their stuff looked new.
Do you trust Lana putting in a lock?
I trust Lex.
Lex didn't do it.
Lex does everything.
What, behind Lana's back and she just takes it all?
Oh, she takes it all right.
So he is her sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Is that the real?
Sugar partner?
He doesn't get any sugar, though.
There's sugar. Different types of sugar.
What's the sugar?
Booger sugar.
Once again, we're going back to cocaine in the bathroom.
So
go to Creeper Boy.
Yeah, Chloe's rejecting Clark's question, like, to help. And then this guy, Tim, comes in, and he's like, hey, I had a feeling you'd bump into here. So I was like, because he's handing Chloe over a story about... Was it here? Or
yes.
Was it later? Yeah.
No, it's
Hands her the story about the history of Smallville or something. And she's like, "Oh,
better
that's interesting."
times of Smallville.
Cool. And then he asked Lois out on a little coffee date
because Lois was also singing to him at the karaoke in the opening scene. This was the Uggo I was referring to. With her singing to him, obviously he thinks, oh, she's interested. Him asking her out,
let me ask her out,
and her then being shocked by this, Joseph, makes no sense to me.
Yeah, she's like, what? What?
And then Clark looks at her. What are you going to say?
Yeah, he's like, Chloe's even like, hey, Lois was just saying she needs to get out more. And Lois is like, look. He's like, all right, cool. Yeah, it's a date. Yeah, sounds good.
She doesn't even say yes, but who needs a yes? Smallville's glory days. Sounds interesting, Tim. Sounds like a pile of crap.
Yeah. And then Clark actually gets Tim. He's like, hey, man, you were at the town last night. Did you see anything suspicious by chance?
No, nothing out of the ordinary, but I saw your mother and that blonde girl that you were with. She was just hanging out in the alley by herself. I think she, found a cat.
Maybe they saw something.
What do you mean Alicia's hanging out in the alley?
What, Tim? What?
Did you believe Tim?
No.
Why? Because you never seen him before?
Yes. Who is this guy? I know Alicia. I know she wouldn't do it.
Why would she do it? She won the man.
Yeah, she has Clark. She won.
She won.
Yeah.
There would be no point for her to do this.
Yeah, everyone's all jealous.
Like I said.
They either want Clark or they either want Alicia. Also,
get out the peanut butter. You like it crunchy?
Yeah.
All right, so
we're going to the Kemp farm.
Let's go to the Kemp farm. It's late at night. Spooky time.
Got
Actually,
Clark.
Fight time.
Got Clark pacing right here.
You're like a big cat in a cage. Brown.
And Alicia's with Clark. And Clark is obviously he's worrying about this whole thing. He's like probably trying to figure out like, well, what do we do? Like, is it you? Like, I don't know. Someone said they saw a blonde girl in the alley behind the Talon.
So
when Lana was attacked. And then Alicia's like, And
Clark is like, come on, what's she going to say? Alicia then shrugs. Then somebody saw another blonde girl in the alley because that was not me. And then Clark looks, Clark, there's bound to be suspicion. Everybody's just going to think that it's me, obviously. Clark then walks up to her. Besides, I mean, you couldn't have done it anyways because you're wearing your bracelet, right?
And you're with me. And then, he looks actually at her wrist, and she's not wearing her bracelet.
The bracelet is huge. He would not have to lift up her little...
That's true. I don't understand.
It's a gigantic piece of lead, and he's like, wait, is it smaller?
Where's your lead?
Wait, are you a magician?
Did you absorb all the lead?
It's so big.
Yeah, and so Clark then freaks out to himself.
Oh my God, what is that?
You lied to me, Clark.
And now Alicia's looking at him, knowing that she's made him upset. She is then walking over with once again another skirt. I didn't lie. I didn't think I needed it, okay? You don't understand. How would you feel if your powers were suppressed and you couldn't use them again? It's worse than being in prison. Clark then looks at her. What would you do if somebody told you couldn't use their abilities? I don't know, but I wouldn't hurt somebody, or I would
give them up before I'd ever use them to hurt someone.
That's a lie. So I don't have the list in front of me. And Clark has used his abilities to push people, to kill them. People have been thrown out of buildings. The Flash villain.
He literally pushed John to the wall.
Yeah, Jinx. He shoved his ass. He has shoved so many people, and a lot of guys have been injured. So him now saying, I've never used my abilities to hurt somebody. You are a fucking liar. And how dare you say this to Alicia?
Honestly.
This is unfair, especially in a scenario where you should realize if people knew you had powers, then they would think you were the one that did it.
Yeah, always doing some shit.
Why are you not understanding this? Why are we not relating to this?
This is the John in him, bro.
This is because everybody is telling him, dude, she's bad. Dude. It's like they're just convincing him.
Oh, hell yeah. It's clearly you. It's clearly her. It's clearly her. Yeah, throwing stones like...
Yeah, this is crazy to me. You know what? I'm going to lie to you. And now we have... Listen,
I would do the same thing. I would give him up too. It's like, I'm better now, Clark. You know that. I just want people to accept me for who I am. I think if you're honest with yourself, you realize that's all you want too.
Deep down inside your pants. Look, I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about the bracelet. Okay? I'm sorry. Clark then looks, but it was a big lie. Listen, but I didn't do anything to hurt Lana. I wouldn't hurt her. I have you. I swear.
I swear.
And then Clark looks at her. Then she looks at him. I swear.
Damn, she just
I swear.
And dude, it's like, bro, believe her.
We can't believe her first, because let's go to the town.
All right.
Jason! And obviously, this is why I say he doesn't believe her. In this next scene, we are at the Talon, and Lana is telling Jason, you're being ridiculous. I can be alone. You can leave me for a few hours. Somebody was able to hurt you through a locked door. I'm not leaving your side. I'm now going to be crazy. Because Lana is upset that Jason truly won't leave her alone.
Yeah, because she got assaulted.
I love you. but let's take 2 steps back. Let's go do something, especially because you got a history test tomorrow.
No, dude, he doesn't care about his education. He only cares about a girl because he's obsessed with her because of her power. Meteor freak.
Stop trying to throw this in people's faces.
Look, dude.
I don't know why you're doing this
She's
right
a
now.
meteor freak.
We're on a 4-hour show. If people are sticking with us at this point, we can't insult them.
I can.
Clark walks in.
Hey, Mom, you ready to go? And then Martha then offers, why don't Clark and I stay here with Lana? We'll watch her. You can leave.
You want to know why I think Martha is kind of an asshole? She hates Alicia so much. She's like trying
forcing
this.
It with
She's
Lana.
trying this. Martha, what the hell?
No, it's a pretty good plan.
This is brutal from Mom.
It's really cool.
No, it's awful.
It's great.
Because obviously Lana is so tired of Jason being so attached to her. You know what? I think that is a great idea. Why did Lana agree to this? Then she tells Jason, just go. I will be fine. Go study. All right. I won't be gone long, guys.
What does that mean? He's going to not be gone long? Like, what do you mean?
I
like,
don't...
Is he taking a test or is he studying?
He's studying. He's got to study. He's got to put in the hours.
And then Clark's just like, I don't really want to be here.
Jason looks at Clark. Clark looks at Jason. Lana looks at Clark. Jason now leaves. He is walking to his car.
Lots of steam in the alleyway.
This is the alleyway behind the Talon. We now see that somebody is a pervert and watching Jason as well. Jason gets in his car and he's about to start it, but then he notices, hey, is my mirror crooked?
Yeah.
Hey, are my dice moving?
Yeah. He's got the Han Solo dice.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, dude.
He fixes the dice, he fixes the mirror, and now all of a sudden Jason's being choked right now!
Looks like a green scarf or fabric.
And what's great, though, is that Jason is now honking the horn because he knows that somebody's going to be able to hear. Clark then zooms over, and Clark decides to use X-ray to be able to see what is happening and who is choking Jason.
Oh.
Instead, Clark doesn't have X-ray for this entire episode.
It's pretty cool.
Because X-ray...
When did he get that power?
Would be able to solve with Clark then... breaking the window and Jason looking at him. Dude, it was unlocked! And Clark...
Why did you do that? You could have told me to unlock it.
Clark then looking in there and then realizing that's Alicia's scarf that was choking Jason. It can only be Alicia. Oh,
here we go. And then we see traces of the sand leaving the car door.
What if he used X-ray? Would he have been able to see the sand leave? Would he have been able to see the sand moving? Would he have been able to know that this was not Alicia from the start?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, he could have.
No, what do you mean you
He could have.
What do you mean?
But dude, he's having a tough time. He is smoking a lot.
What? Why is he smoking so much right now? We don't need to do that.
He's having trust issues.
I just gotta get high to plug it all out.
It's so much.
It's so much. Why won't the thoughts stop? It's just, he's picking out flowers. Do I trust her? Do I not trust her? I trust her. Alicia, you got that white corset again? You want to wear that?
Yeah. That was a good time.
Oh my God. What a great time.
Dude, to think that was like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah. And also, I do want to bring this up because I didn't bring this up last time. If Clark was laid on top of her, she was like, I want a commitment in order for us to do this. She said, are you asking me to be your girlfriend? Why wouldn't you just say yes? Instead of, let's get married.
Yeah.
If he would have said yes to the boyfriend-girlfriend, would she have done it?
Yes, absolutely.
So then why
the fact that it was like that love, you know, like, oh yeah, I would marry you right now. She was about it. Because she didn't want to feel like...
say that.
I mean, he didn't have to, but he did because he's Cal. And now we're back at the Smallville Medical Center because we need as many punches on our card.
No.
Damn, Clark's not here. Maybe
It's,
Jason's punching it for him.
Stop it. We have Jason buttoning his shirt back up, and now we have Morgan Le Fay, Gertrude, walking
It's
in.
Genevieve Teague, bro.
This is Morgan Le Fay. Jordan
Jane
Phillips.
Seymour back as Genevieve Teague. She's checking on Jason, her son, at the hospital. She's like, I phoned Dr. Martin. He's going to have a full physical exam on you, touch your balls, lick your anus, and you'll know exactly what's going on with you, Jason. I promise. These doctors suck here.
These American doctors, they're shit.
They're shit. They're shit. Why are you even here? What? Oh, you look terrible.
And now what I love though is
That's
that,
literally what happened.
well, not only, no, that is what happened. And I also want to bring up though, I thought you would have somebody here, perhaps a girlfriend. I guess you're all alone.
You'd at least think your girlfriend would be here, huh?
And Jason then says, okay, you want to play games?
You want to play games, Ma? Hey, Ma! You want to play games?
I'm not here to play games. This is your life. Oh, you mean take me down a path that you want? I'm going on my own path.
Yeah, the path you led on.
What are you even talking about?
Lana, the girl you made sure I met in Paris.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Joker time.
I mean, how could anyone maneuver two people meeting and falling in love in Paris? I mean, this is ridiculous.
Speak of the devil.
Lana then walks in. Speak of the whore.
Mrs. Teague, I didn't know you were here.
Well, come on in, Lana. We were just talking about you.
Jason gives a look like, okay, for real.
Did Jason share you his little matchmaking theory that he had?
Yeah, he did.
And what do you think? That I had somehow used my mysterious powers to coerce into going to Paris at exactly the same time that my son was there in order for you two to fall in love? Lana then looks at Jason like, it does sound a little crazy. And now Jason says,
You don't have to answer that.
I think she already has.
Oh. Lana, I'm not a perfect mother. Honestly, I fucking suck. I can be overprotective. Especially when it comes to women in my son's life. I had nothing to do with you getting together, alright? So you could probably realize from my reaction to it, obviously that's not true. So, and while my son feels the need to blame me for meeting you, is something you should maybe ask yourself instead.
Ooh, Mom now throwing shots out saying, why would my son be talking about mommy issues instead of being with you? You must suck. Darling, if you change your mind, let me know.
Feel better.
Let me brush your cheek.
Feel better.
Lana then is left there. Oh my God, you're fucking your mom.
Your mom fucking sucks. Your mom sucks. I don't like her, Jason.
Why did you do it?
Jason, why are you hating me? You guys me in Paris.
Did you see how she talked to me? Let's go to Clark Barn.
Yeah. Clark Barn. Guess we got lead lures sitting around?
Can you explain this to me?
He opens up a fish box, like a fisherman's box.
Yeah. So it's a lead...
Or what is it called? Like a
tackle box.
Tackle box, right?
For fishing, where then Clark pulls out a lead lure, and he starts bending it to make a bracelet, or maybe it's not even lead. It may just be metal.
It's like, whoa, this will be like Play-Doh. It's just Play-Doh.
By the way, it looks like shit.
So Alicia comes in and is like, so that's not going to work. It's the one at Belle Reve was special.
Remember, Clark, I said that...
It injected into my blood.
Remember how I said that it did that? Sweetie.
And look at him, he's like, yeah, I remember, I know. I guess it's the thought that counts, sweetie.
Are you special?
That's a pretty ugly cut.
He is so high right now.
Oh, Dad's going to be mad about this lure.
Where were you last night?
Oh. I was wondering if you're ever going to call me again. That's what I was doing. Why?
Well, Lana's boyfriend was attacked. And now Alicia, Clark, I was the one who saved him. And look what I found in the car. This is your scarf. It smells like you.
Alicia is already reacting like, what the hell? No, like, I don't know how that got there, honestly.
Alicia, you have to tell me the truth. Clark, you have to believe me. I want to. I really do. But I need this to stop. Okay, well then just trust me. Everybody thinks it's you. Yeah, why? Because I'm a freak?
Yep. And now here we go. You know what, Clark? Maybe if everyone knew your secret,
you would be a suspect too. No, Alicia, this is not about your abilities.
Yes, it is.
That is the dumbest shit.
Clark Kent, what are you doing?
What are we doing?
This is all about her abilities.
This is all about
If she was normal, this wouldn't really be a question.
And everybody is only accusing her because of how it happened.
Yeah.
Because of her abilities.
Yeah. Clark, you high piece of shit.
And now, Alicia, everybody thinks that you're normal. How do you think your friends would react if they found out that you were exactly like me? We'll just go to the sheriff. We'll tell her. We'll explain it all. And then it'll all work out.
It's true because he's the marshal, so whatever he says to the sheriff goes.
Alicia looks at him, and she can't believe it. Just explain it to her. She's understandable. You're white. All right, I'll go with you.
Only if you tell him about your secret.
What? And now she is asking the unaskable?
Mm-hmm. He's like, I can't do that. It's like, why, Clark?
Why not?
Don't you understand that once people know the truth about us,
we can finally be together, free.
They'll have to accept us for who we really are. They have no choice.
And now Clark has looked down. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry too. Letting people know about us is the only way that we are able to be free. And
yep.
Clark looks, you know what? Don't hate me for wanting that.
Word up. Amen.
Okay. All right.
I stand with my wife, bro.
She then bites her lip, walks away. Clark is left there like she's got points.
Goodbye, Clark.
And now she teleports out. And Clark, no!
And now we come to the end of Act 3.
Act 4. Trust.
Trust, Taylor. It's just crazy that we're getting into the last half of this episode, this arc.
I was gonna say last half, man. We're past the halfway point.
I'm talking about this episode, this one right here, Pariah.
Oh, I thought you were talking smack about the people that are still listening right now. Because if you are still somehow listening to us, you're a crazy person.
For real.
For
real.
You think Tim has problems? I think you have problems.
I love Tim.
He's a reoccurring character, right?
Tim sucks, actually.
Yeah, Tim's got to be like your worst enemy.
Yeah, he's actually
I don't want to spoil anything, but Tim has to be the one that you hate the most.
I hate him a lot.
Okay.
I hate him a lot. Who plays Tim?
Well, wait, so you're looking up this guy now?
Yeah.
Why are you caring?
Derek Hamilton.
What has he been in? Has he been in a lot of stuff? Seems like a great actor.
He was in 2 episodes of Arrow.
As who, Tim?
Yeah, he came back as a fan favorite character. Tim, damn, what's his name on here?
Sandman?
Tim Westcott.
Westcott?
Yeah.
Is that a type of sand?
Maybe. Let's see. He's not really been in much. Just random.
You know
episodes.
that Westcott sand. Don't you want it?
No, I don't want that.
Helps you with your gardens.
Dude, he hasn't been in. I mean, he's been in a lot of shows. Just an episode or 2.
Oh, so small time stuff.
Big small time.
So he's just not a good actor.
He might suck.
Oh, it's weird. This episode definitely has me agreeing on that too.
Looking at some fun facts.
What do you mean you're looking at fun fact? There is no fun facts for Pariah. I've already looked it up. There's nothing.
Okay, you ready?
Pariah has nothing.
Sarah Carter, who plays Alicia Baker, later played a character loosely based on Allison Mack in Law and Order Special Victims Unit episode A Credo in 2018. A Credo is itself loosely based on NXIVM, whatever the number that is, I guess, a multi-level marketing company that has been described as both a cult and a Ponzi scheme, of which Kristen Crook had also briefly been a member. In April 2019, Mack pled guilty to charges of racketeering. So, Sarah Carter, who plays Alicia, basically played Allison Mack, her character, in a Law and Order episode.
It says Law and Order SVU?
Law and Order SVU.
Yeah, dude, that's
episode,
the best Law and Order.
A Credo.
I gotta remember that.
A Credo.
I remember her being in it. I didn't know that it was playing an Allison Mack character, because that means it also would have been later on. You know what? We're gonna have to watch that Law and Order SVU episode. This is gonna be a 5-hour podcast now, because now we have to add in the Law and Order. I mean, Olivia Benson and Detective Stabler are always going to be able to solve the case. How great would it be if we had a crossover with somehow Velma, Chloe's character, going into the SVU world, having to solve the case of herself?
Okay.
That would be some crazy multiverse stuff that I would be in for.
So, that's what you want?
Yeah. Isn't that what you want? What do you want? What are you looking up?
I've seen a lot of cool stuff in here.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Never mind. That wasn't cool. This episode has some deleted scenes.
Yeah, it does. I've
on
already
their way
said
to the
it.
Talon.
See, told you.
And
Stop
then Jason
trying.
confronts Alicia about Lana's attacks.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that one up because it was deleted.
Oh.
It was deleted, so it doesn't count.
Why can't we watch it?
We don't need to watch that.
Why? You don't want Jason to be tainted for you?
Yeah, Jason doesn't need to because we're not going to taint that character.
What are you scared of?
I'm not scared
What
of
are you
anything.
scared of?
What if he hits her?
What? They will never do this to my Jason.
I will never allow it. Jason is going to remain untainted. I just don't want another Adam. All right? I'm finally having a good guy where Lana is the one blowing it. I don't...
She ain't blowing nothing. But, dude, do you know what pariah means?
Piranha?
An outcast or any person or animal that is generally despised
Like a piranha.
or avoided.
I told you. I was right. Don't you say I wasn't. Why else is it called piranha and pariah? They're the same thing. Tomato, tomato.
Very cool.
We are on Act 4. What
Act
are we
4.
even doing? I'm loopy at this point.
Dude, we're almost done.
It's impossible.
We're almost done.
I feel like we're going to go on forever.
No, we got it. Look, because we're coming back to the Talon, your favorite place.
Why are we coming here? It's daytime.
And yeah, dude, we come here all the time. Clark comes in with Alicia's
What is
scarf.
he doing?
He's
doing
going
right
to
now?
the sheriff, and I don't understand this.
He's about to tattle on her.
Yes,
And
he's
say that it
snitching.
was Alicia.
He's snitching.
Yeah.
Why is he such a snitch? We had to go to the sheriff. We got to tell the cops.
Act
They will understand, I promise.
Act 4 being called trust. Clark does not have it. He
No.
already goes against Alicia.
It's a big trust aspect here.
You know what that means, though, Joseph? Surprised you didn't make this connection. He doesn't deserve her. This is the moment Clark no longer deserves Alicia.
And we'll get to that.
This
We'll
is
get
it,
to that.
though.
No,
But
I know.
this-
It's the start, yeah.
Yes.
And he goes to Sheriff Adams. Sheriff Adams is like, "Oh, hey, Clark, your mom's finally getting that machine down. It's been like a month, and she still sucks at her job.
Did
but
you come to help her?
lattes are really good. But, no, Sheriff, I came here to see you, actually. I found this in the car when Jason was attacked. And I'm pretty sure it belongs to Alicia." Well, Mr. Kent, you flip-flop more than a politician.
So now you think your girlfriend's guilty, huh?
Maybe. Well, Mr. Kent, I
Hate to disappoint you.
Uh-oh. But I've already been down that road. Despite your claim that Miss Baker was with you at the time of the first incident, I yanked her in for a little dog and pony. So, the scarf may have been there, but your girlfriend wasn't, because I had her locked in an interrogation room the entire night.
And her and I were talking, so the person that attacked Jason had to be somebody else. There's no way she could have done this. Clark is a moron. Clark no longer needs to look at Alicia.
But, dude,
To think it. Nope.
everyone around him,
Nope.
too, bro.
Nope. You could always blame the others, sure. The persuasion.
Oh,
It's just, I can't stand the fact that you could have just believed her and used your x-ray vision in the car when Jason was being strangled.
all you had to do was just believe her.
All you had to do is use x-ray.
Just believe her. And then you don't really have that. Because he still doesn't even use x-ray later.
Would you believe Alicia, Joseph?
Yes. Are you kidding me? I will believe anything she told me. She could tell me she's an alien. I would be like, all right, cool. Take me to your home planet.
Well,
I want to meet your folks.
I'm glad that Alicia gives you this type of excitement. For me, having the rewatch that I am, having to study this show as deeply as I have, I'm pretty sure Chloe Sullivan is better. And Alicia is okay.
What are you doing?
She's okay.
What are you doing?
Okay. You want me to really do something? Kyla is better than Alicia.
Now
we're doing something. Now we're doing something.
You're right. You are loopy.
Kyla,
you're loopy.
Come back to me, White Wolf. We'll howl together.
Woo! No, because she wanted to be leader of the people, and I could totally see her betraying Clark in the end.
No, I will be the leader with her. I will do it.
Go ahead. I'll be with Alicia, the better couple.
No, you won't. I got a wolf.
I have a teleporter.
She wears a bracelet.
She don't have to.
It injects it in her blood.
Yeah, she took it off. She's a rebel.
Also, sometimes she slips up, and it could cost her.
Dude, now we're going to get to one of my favorite Smallville moments of all time. We're back at the Torch, and Chloe's working, of course, and...
Decade at the Torch, she never stops.
Alicia comes in, sees, of course, some of her articles on the Wall of Weird, and she just sneaks in and is like, can any cell holder, reading the headline on one of the pieces. Honestly, probably not. And then Chloe freaked out.
Alicia, what are you doing here?
Chloe Sullivan, ace reporter. Oh,
Velma, Decade at the Torch, always solves the case.
Gonna give her her whole resume.
Everybody. Never gives up.
Never stop, never stopping.
Always strives until the case is solved.
Always wrap up.
Olivia Benson and Detective Stabler need to call Chloe Sullivan. We need to have this crossover because she is the one that can solve all cases. She is the one that will bring us to the promised land. Chloe, you're better than Alicia. Let's continue.
Anyways.
You write all these articles about people and you call them freaks, but you don't even realize that someone that is so close to you is one of them. Why are you ignoring what's right in front of your face, Chloe?
Don't you want to know the truth about Clark Kent? Chloe's like, everyone knows you're crazy. How would I believe you? He's like, you don't have to. I'm going to prove it.
And then you can write that little story of a lifetime. And now Alicia grabs Chloe. They teleport into her car. What are we doing? And now Alicia says, I'm giving you the next headline. She then calls on her cell phone Clark. She is driving inside of the car. She is speeding like crazy. Chloe is scared. What's going on? Clark, I'm at the old Blossom Road.
The car's out of control. I can't control it. It's like I don't know what to do.
Alicia, just teleport out.
Maybe she has her bracelet on.
Just teleport out.
No, no, you can't wreck the car.
He was making her a new bracelet with a fucking lure.
That wasn't gonna work.
Yes, so he knows she doesn't have it.
Anyways,
teleport.
Well, maybe he doesn't. Maybe there's people in it.
Who you with?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, she basically fakes it to get Clark lured over there.
Yeah.
Lure. But...
double entendre.
She's like, what are you doing? He's like, once you see this, you'll understand. And Clark can be who he really is without any problems. And you can enlighten your Smallville with your stories and your pen.
Chloe is still crazy scared because she doesn't know exactly what is going on. Alicia then grabs Chloe.
Teleports
as they're about
out.
to slam. Teleports out. Chloe's still confused. Don't worry, Chloe. You're about to see. Clark then shows up. Clark then has the car speeding at him. It jumps in the air. Clark catches it as if it's a baseball and gently settles it down.
Yeah. Catches it with ease. This looks like the first Superman action comics, dude.
And the big reveal is that Chloe has now seen everything. So Chloe now knows that Clark has powers. She is in complete shock. Alicia now, I'm assuming we're supposed to believe she's a villain here, but I'm not getting that.
No. This is benefiting Clark because the main goal is Alicia wants the closest people to know.
Yeah, but she also wants her to write a story.
No, because she's kind of, in a way, I feel like she's testing Chloe, in a sense. Like, let's see if, like, you truly are someone who cares.
Wait, what?
Like, think about it.
No, I am thinking about this. Hold on. You're trying to say Alicia is testing Chloe to see if we can trust Chloe about keeping Clark's secret?
I guess just really testing as far as...
I think you're defending Alicia here a little too much.
Oh, I'll defend her. But yeah.
What does that mean?
Look, dude, it's just a thought, bro. It's just something I thought of now.
No. You're defending her. Saying that she is a good person for doing it. She's doing Clark a favor.
Yeah, because his best friends need to know so that they need... Well, maybe it's like trying to also hint at her, stop writing these stories about these freaks and understand that your best friend is one of them.
Okay, that's a better defense. I'll take that one.
How about that one?
I'll take that one.
All right, cool.
Not your other little nonsense.
I didn't even start, dude. You didn't even let me start, bro.
I did let you start. What are you talking about?
You hate me.
This is over a long time of us going back and forth with Alicia. And after doing this, I must say, Alicia, I mean, that was kind of crossing the line for me. And I'm a little upset that Chloe found out this way. I thought there would be more build-up, and I was going to have a reveal of Clark telling her or she finding out on her own. Alicia doing it, I know. Everyone's like, Tim, why wouldn't you love this? I enjoy that Chloe finally knows. I don't like the way Chloe found out.
I love how she found out.
You only love it because Alicia was involved.
Yes.
That does not count.
It's all about Clark.
With the actual finding out of the abilities, that doesn't mean that just because Alicia is there, that it's great.
She broke her promise.
She did break her promise. So she's obviously getting more obsessed. Don't you think she's now being a bad person, Joseph, where you cannot trust her?
No.
Right.
I love her too much.
So we're still going forward with this.
Let's go to the best date ever.
Best date ever. What would you rather? Magic trick in a limo or Museum of Smallville history?
Honestly, probably museum. I don't want a magic trick in the fucking limo.
This museum?
I mean, I can walk around. There's open space. I don't know. Limo is confined.
It says garage in the back.
Yeah, like an old-timey garage.
Yeah, this is what Smallville was before the meteor crash.
It was just a garage? My father used to say that the meteor shower somehow infected Smallville and it brought evil to our town.
We're at a museum.
Tim is talking to Lois about all of this.
At a museum.
At a museum. He's like, some stories like, oh, sorry, I get a little carried away with the past sometimes, you know. I don't have many memories of my father, you know, so it's like really just, he passed away when I was young, and also we need to talk about, I mean, he's talking about meteor shower, he passed away when he was young. Is this guy a meteor freak?
No.
How did he get his powers then?
Because he's Sandman.
Nice. Good explanation.
See when the government was experimenting and they had the sand pit and then that device that was spinning in a circle, and then a guy named Marco, I think that was his name, fell in to the sand pit and then got the powers of Sandman. Because this is also... Would this be around Spider-Man 3? No, Spider-Man 3 was further. All right, whatever. I don't know how he got his powers. We automatically have to assume, Joseph, it's the meteors.
All right, so Tornado Boy, Tornado Sandman.
He's not Tornado. When do you get Tornado?
Because he'd be doing that tornado shit.
He's not doing Tornado right now.
All right, whatever, dude.
It's called Sandstorm, and it's a Pokemon move.
Okay. And Lois does actually relate to him. You know, my mom died when I was little too, so
this is an awesome day. Let's talk about dead parents.
I cherish the memories if I have with her.
Talk about something hot.
Yeah.
My dad died.
Yeah.
My mom died. Love
it. You're speaking my language. You're speaking my grief.
You see this garage?
Yeah. You want a camshaft?
A little bit of oil here.
Yeah. Want to lube up? I just love how Smallville just the way they used to be, you know? Like, things have changed. I mean, look at it now. You know, there's this high school. Nobody cares about right or wrong or morality. And it's like that football coach dating that high school student whore.
Oh, we have our killer.
It's not right. And then Lois like, they're both over 18. Okay.
All right. So we have to pause.
We were just here like an hour and a half ago.
We were just here.
Chloe made her comment about the survey with the stats under 18. We just got confirmation they're of 18, if not over. So
she read an article about under 18. And now Lois talks about
how confirmed that Lana and Jason are at least 18. So who do we believe? Lois Lane or Chloe Sullivan?
Maybe Chloe forgot about a birthday because she was in the witness protection program. Maybe she just forgot.
Maybe her time's all messed up in her head.
Just like ours. Maybe Time does not make sense in Smallville. Yeah, Tim's a murderer.
Tim's a murderer.
He's murdered a lot of people. This guy is a nutbag, and Lois is attracted to this guy.
No,
I don't smell
think he's
a serial killer, dude.
I don't think she's attracted to him.
Why would she even go to this place with this guy?
To get out.
Public?
To get out.
Get out where?
Get out.
What do you mean get out?
Like, just do something. Not hanging around farm boy who hates her and then Chloe who's like, dude, I got work to do.
Oh, you're with Alicia? I'll go out with Tim.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
This is like Dee trying to hook up with the carnival guy and make her boyfriend jealous. It's a carny.
That's right.
How do you like this, Clark? I'm making out with a carny. Why would you stab me?
I love carnies.
No, you don't. This guy's a carny.
Lois, look, I know they're 18, but it doesn't make it right. I mean, rules are there for a reason, you know? Those two got away with it, then other people would try, you see? It's a good thing that they were punished.
What?
Okay. So you think they were attacked because someone thought their relationship was immoral?
It's a good thing they were strangled. I really like people that are strangled.
Dude, he like, if this is a clear sign, like...
Yeah, you leave.
Yeah, I mean, she does.
Also, I'm going to the sheriff.
Hey, I'm going to the marshal.
That's true.
I think they got exactly what they deserved, honestly.
I think they got what they deserved, honestly, Lois. Don't you just believe it?
Gross. And Lois is like, well, okay, well, yeah, they're closing, so, well, I got to get back to the torch. I have some studying to do, so...
Yeah, I bet you
catch you later.
All right.
And then she just leaves, and it's like, is he mad about the date? Is he just like, whatever? And then all of a sudden, boom. Sandstorm. And pretty terrible on those special effects, but it's okay.
Those were awful special effects. I'm glad that you said something. I put in my notes, I go, what the hell was that? Where are we spending the budget?
The car looked better.
Is the budget on Alicia to bring her back?
2 episodes.
She's got a high price.
Yeah. Remember the corset? They had to pay her a little extra, dude.
Pay her more.
Pay me.
Wait, why would they?
Pay me, WB. I'll worship her. Pay me.
Why would they pay you to worship her?
Because, dude.
Nobody would want that.
I promise they would. But now we go to the Talon.
All right.
And Chloe's sitting here, just a coffee frozen in her hands, like she's been contemplating what she just saw.
Before we get to that, and before we get to who approaches her, let's also say, if Lois knows that he's a killer, she would only go to Clark if she knows that Clark has powers. So let's continue the scene.
Yeah.
She knows he has powers, and I'm tired of this. I said this in the Mandy episode with the Love Potionettes. She knows that he has abilities. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Dude, she doesn't. She just found out.
I look for Clark.
She just found out.
I know who the killer is.
She just found out.
I know who the killer is.
She just found out.
He obviously has powers, by the way.
No.
But I'm going to have to go get Clark Kent.
No.
That's what she says.
All right, let's see.
Okay, go ahead.
Lois approaches her, right?
Yeah, Lois approaches.
Hey, have you seen Clark? What?
Why
what have I seen Clark do? What? What?
Why are you looking for Clark?
What? Yeah, no, I've seen him. Yeah, where? Where have you seen him? Why? Did something happen? Bad date. I'm starting to think Alicia is not the resident psycho killer, so I need to find Clark.
Why?
Oh, because some guy, really?
Because he's going to be able to handle it?
Yeah.
He's going to handle the situation?
Are you alright? Like,
because
what's going on?
Because he has powers?
Yeah.
Is that why? Lois knows.
What?
Lois knows he has powers.
Tim?
No, she doesn't. She knows Tim's the killer. The only reason why she's going to find Clark is because she knows Clark has powers and he'll be able to handle the situation.
No, you idiot. It's because she needs to tell him so he gets with Alicia about it.
Why would he?
They gotta talk, like, make sure she's safe. Like, who knows? That guy's probably trying to kill her. If he's framing her.
I wouldn't think that.
Bro, either way, it's because she doesn't have a direct contact with Alicia. I'm sure if she knew that Alicia like that, she'd go up to her like, hey, sorry, I think you're being framed. But she's going to Clark because that's the point of contact.
She go to the police.
Nah, Clark, because he's the marshal. We've gone over this,
He has powers and she knows it.
Yeah, marshal powers.
Okay. All right, damn it.
And so Clark's like, he's probably out at Alicia's house.
Chloe is like, Clark is probably at Alicia's house. All right, I'm going to go check there. Okay.
Chloe's still freaking out to herself.
Well,
so
now
she like doesn't know what to do. And so now we actually have Tim looking through a box of stuff at a
Look
farm.
at this belt. I don't think it's big enough
And then
for
all of
me.
a sudden, we're at Alicia's house, actually. Alicia's like, what are you doing?
Oh, here you go. Try not to cry.
What are you doing? Oh, no, I'm just looking for evidence to leave at the next murder, you know? He's like, it was you. And now we have the reveal, yes, Alicia finds out. Everyone thinks I'm guilty because of you.
You are guilty.
I mean, this is really used to be such a nice little town. You don't understand what you've done.
This could be such a nice little town. You don't understand.
This guy wants to have sex with the town.
Do you remember in the 1800s when Smallville was just happening?
Yeah, and there was no black people or Mexicans.
There was just
Glory days.
There was just us white people.
That's probably what he put, and Sheriff Adams probably loves this guy. Everyone thinks I'm guilty, and I'm not going to let you get away with it.
Even Clark does. Let me come up behind you. And then Tim grabs her. You're going to go to sleep now.
Dude.
And you're going to do everything.
I just want to say, because watching this again was hard, because this is the last moment that we really see Alicia. Just so you know, spoiler, sorry. This is the last time we get to see her, really. Okay. And it's truly, why is Tim winning? Why did they allow him to win?
If only she could teleport.
Yeah, that was the issue. I mean, she had a little bit of time to teleport.
Then she would be able to get away. But since she can't teleport, she probably was wearing her bracelet that Clark made. What if the lure did work?
That's ridiculous. Then it's still Clark's fault.
It goes back to Clark Kent is the one to blame.
He's the one to blame.
But before we get to your emotional scene that I'm not even going to speak about because I feel like you're going to need a lot of tissues, before we get there, let's go to the Lex mansion.
Very weird scene here. We have Lex drinking, just in his suit, just chilling in his office.
I would be all about this if I was Lex.
Now we have Jane Seymour walking in as Genevieve Teague. Oh, Lex, you have grown.
Morgan Le Fay.
Forgive me, but you'll have to refresh my memory, Mrs. Teague. I wasn't aware that we'd met before. No, please, Lex. Call me Genevieve or Kitty Cat. I served on numerous committees with your father and your late mother. I used to see you with them often. Bored young boy at the opera. Always getting into trouble. Some of my finer moments, I'm sure. Can I get you something, Genevieve? I assure you my tastes have matured. Okay, and Genevieve's like, oh, all right, I'll drink your tea.
I'm sure you developed quite a taste here, Mr. Lex.
For a lot of things, I bet, Lex.
For pussy?
For red-headed pussycats? Yeah, she really wants to bang Lex.
She wants to bang Lex.
And I think Lex wants to do it too.
Yeah.
But it's like...
She has red hair.
But that's like a mom figure to him, you know?
So you're saying...
That's Lionel's thing.
Let's go back to this.
Lionel's thing.
But she has red hair now, so this doesn't look like his mother. This doesn't look like Lillian.
How much you want to bet Lionel and her have slept with each other before and they were still married in their relationships?
Yeah, but... She would probably be getting back at Lionel by having sex with Lex.
Yeah.
Now
we're talking.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Lex is just like, use me. I don't care.
I don't even know you. I won't even know your name after this.
Genevieve, I didn't hear that.
Teague, that's all I need to know. And she starts sipping the drink a little weird, and Lex is like, okay.
She sticks her tongue all around the rim.
I understand you have a relationship with Lana Lang.
What?
And then immediately he's like, okay, can you tell me where this is going? Well, it's about Jason, really. It's about Jason. He's young and headstrong like that boy in the opera, okay? He can't always see what's best for him, though.
And you can.
Okay.
With the wisdom of age, yes, I can. And what I see is the future that he is throwing away right now. And as is your friend.
Lana
Langlex. Don't
you know they are in a relationship that will never work. Because Lana doesn't put out.
I don't usually get involved with people's affairs, Genevieve.
Genevieve.
I don't even want to remember your name.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Also, he got Jason fired.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
It's really cool.
You go
to him for favors.
But she also does bring that up.
But you did intervene at the school. That was a civic
That's
matter.
a civic matter. I'm a good person.
Look, I'm not a family therapist, but I would suggest that you talk to your son, Genevieve, okay? Get the fuck out of my face, because you're talking crazy nonsense.
Oh, I've tried to talk to him, Lex. But as is often the way with young men, they don't like to listen, particularly to their mothers.
Oh, yes.
I was hoping I could persuade you to help me.
Oh, as I said, I don't interfere. Yeah. In other people's affairs with the heart. I know, okay? I get it, okay? Perhaps you should look at the bigger picture, Lex. Look at this. Helping me could work to your advantage. Don't you want to know how your father got out of jail and managed to overturn his conviction? And my God, that's all she needed to do. Yeah, she just got him really good. Because Lex just heard that, and she's like, it's going to be very interesting information, I promise you. And
he keeps drinking.
And he's just like, and he does a little smirk, too.
And then she's drinking. And now they're both saying, are we going to do this tonight, or are we going to save it? But I think they're going to do it tonight.
I think they drank, and then they spit it into each other's mouths. I think that's what they did. It's like, your father used to do this with me.
That's disgusting.
Show me what you got, Lex.
You're going to buy me some earrings, too?
Body shots.
You want it out of my belly button or out of my ass?
Asshole. All right, no joke.
All right,
no
seriously.
jokes. No jokes.
All right.
No jokes right now.
No jokes. This is serious time for Joseph, everybody. Buckle in.
Notice this is PG, bro. Not even TV 14. It's PG.
Oh. You know they had to cut this part out of the Australian version of Smallville because this scene was too dark.
Really?
Yeah, they cut, obviously, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, we'll get into it. So,
oh, no. I'm not getting into it. This is all you.
So, Clark shows up at Alicia's house and her little farm area.
Woof,
and
woof.
yeah, their dog is chained up, but it's just barking nonstop in a certain direction. And so Clark's looking for Alicia. He's seeing the dog just barking. So he's wondering, feels like something's wrong. And he starts shouting for her. And
Alicia!
then he ends up moving forward more.
Just want to pause it real quick. If we had X-ray vision, would we have to scream for somebody's name?
Dude, maybe he just doesn't want to see anyone's tits and ass.
This is so weird to me. It's like it was shot before he got the power. Let's continue.
That's true. But yeah, as he moves forward, he finally sees that the dog was barking at Alicia because she is now being found hung by a noose at the barn. And she is already discolored. She looks dead. Yeah, and like I said, the last scene we had with her with Tim knocking her out.
Was Tim winning.
That was it. Alicia's gone. And this is the saddest shit I have ever seen because Clark just immediately breaks down. He's yelling with rage and emotion right now. He's devastated. And yeah, she's been hanging for a while because there's a clear heavy mark on her neck. And that shit was tight. Lois got here just right after and is like freaking out as well.
Clark, what did you do?
Honestly, it's kind of like maybe what it seemed like. It's like, what happened? Is like, and then Lois, I think I know who did this, like who's been doing everything. And it's like, well, shit. And of course, Clark's beating himself up, and look how mad he is.
Well, it's because Lois also says, and I know where I can find him, too.
And then that's when he's like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Right.
And my God.
I do want to pause it here.
Dude, this is so tragic, bro.
And
Alicia's gone. Like, she was perfect.
This is the end.
She was perfect.
This is the end of Alicia. This is almost the end of our Alicia cut, but this is the end of the character that we all know so well as the one in the skirt, the one who married Clark Kent officially, even though it's illegal and doesn't count. Still, she was the very first one that stole his heart.
And then she was taken away.
By Tim.
By fucking Tim Westcott.
I also want...
Glory days, boy.
I want to...
Borderline racist.
I want to get into Tim.
No!
So, he wanted to put all the murders on Alicia.
Right. And then he ends up killing Alicia.
Why didn't he become sand and like suffocate her that way instead of making it extremely obvious that somebody killed Alicia by hanging her?
Well, no, I think the agenda was that framing her, and she hung herself because of like all of the town shunning her and accusing her and thinking she's a freak.
So Tim was never going to kill again.
I don't think so. I mean, unless they weren't keeping Smallville safe and cool like it was back in the glory days.
So we just wanted to scare Lana and Jason?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he did try to kill Jason, too.
So he hated Alicia this much that Alicia was the only one he wanted to kill?
I guess it was really just like tying up loose ends because she just found out that it was him.
He also could have killed Lana. Lana seems just fine.
But Alicia knew who he was. Like, it's been you. You're the one that's been doing it. So, okay, well, I have to kill you now.
It's just attacking, though. It's just attacking people.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Not killing.
Guess what? He made it seem that she committed suicide, and that's even more tragic.
All right, so...
No one truly ever knew her but us, Taylor and Clark.
All right, so...
Everyone sucks.
Tim is your favorite character.
I hate him. Because we need to go to this scene here, where Clark is going to the museum.
Let's watch Angry Superman.
Angry Superman. He comes in, immediately grabs Tim, shoves him to the ground, and immediately tries to crush his face.
Skull, dude.
He is trying to crush his face. He puts the palm of his hand over his face. And he's like, oh, dang, it's crazy. She wasn't actually guilty after all, even though everyone did, even you.
Even you thought that. He then makes his fist into the giant sand, punches Clark. Clark goes flying. And you know what? I mean, hey.
Don't feel too bad.
She did try to kill your girlfriend last year. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, he's crossing lines, dude.
Clark is getting angrier. He's like, listen, you try to kill Lana. No, try to understand, Clark. I did what's right for Smallville. I have to make things right. I'm the real hero.
You killed Alicia, and I loved her.
And you took that away from me.
See, his heart has been ripped out of his chest, bro. And now Sandman is going...
Sandstorm.
Is it Sandboy? Let's call him Sandboy.
That's Sandy Boy.
No, Sandboy.
Sandy Boy.
Sandboy.
Sandy Boy.
Sandboy. Why is it Sandy Boy?
I don't know.
Either way, Clark heats up the ground
in order to burn the sand because it's moving around and he knows that it's a part of Tim.
So he has to burn it, and then he actually does burn Tim because when Tim forms up solid, he's all red and shit. Looks like he has blisters already on his skin.
Because burning the sand could make glass. And Clark was essentially killing him.
Hell yeah.
And then that's when Tim had to go back into his regular form. Clark now is choking Tim. Obviously, he could kill Tim within 5 seconds, a second at the very most. And yet, he doesn't. He's holding back.
Clark, yeah, he has to hold him up. He's choking his ass. Lois comes in. Clark, you got to stop. Stop. You're going to kill him, dude. You're going to kill him. Let him go. Let him go.
Tim is now...
And then finally, he lets him go, and Lois is just looking at Clark, and Clark is crying. This man's devastated still. He was literally about to kill this man.
Yeah, and here's also my other issue with Lois.
Lois says, Clark, it's going to be okay.
Remember Ginzu Boy?
Yeah.
Remember how she just killed him into the lava in like 2 seconds?
Yeah, but it's like she shocked him, and then Clark heated him up.
So that guy we can just kill immediately. But Tim... Don't you dare strangle Tim and kill Tim. Why do we care so much all of a sudden if we're Lois? What happened to Ginzu Boy? Is it just because we didn't know his name and we just made something up for him? So that means that we're able to harm him if we don't really know them? But because Tim went to our school, we can't kill him. Coma.
Maybe... Lois did walk into the bad time so that she not know that he has powers, Tim.
Does it matter?
I mean, maybe.
So Lois wants to kill meteor freaks too?
Yeah.
That's what Lois is about?
She's about Van style.
She believes in... Man was so hot.
Ku Klux Lane.
So hot. I loved Van. Van was the best.
He had a good body.
Yeah, he was always working out in the jungle of Smallville.
He knew how to kill a best friend.
He knew how to make bullets. Yeah.
Kryptonite bullets.
Not only... Yeah.
Dude, the guy's not even Deadshot, bro.
Yeah. He knows how to do it all.
He knows how to fuck.
Did he do that?
He fucked Clark up.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we do here.
Hey, now we're talking sense on the TV.
Sheriff Adams back. This is all loud. Yeehaw, everybody.
Oh my god, you're scaring me, dude. Now
Why, let's spin our coat around. There's a fire here.
Oh, we gotta
put it out.
We're going to the mansion. Jason walks in, and he's talking to Lex. He's like, "Cause
why am I here? Let me take a stab at it."
You want to lecture me on the evils of a part-time coach dating an 18-year-old high school student? And Lex is like, I took a hard line about the school rules, Jason, but that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the individuals involved.
I'm sorry I cost you your job. Can you forgive me?
I'd like to make it up to you.
Why would I ever trust you?
That's true. I don't know why Jason's even entertaining this.
Well, I mean, you haven't even rescheduled with your head of HR in order to help give me a job. Because remember when I went into your facility last week and I got dosed with some type of toxin that you made because a whole place blew up and you were trying to cover it up? Lex, you're a horrible person.
Yeah, he's great.
Why am I going to believe you?
He's so good.
What? Listen, I have a position you might find more appealing.
Yeah.
Pays $100,000 a year.
And Jason's like, okay, yes, because I'm obviously qualified for a $100K job.
I was a high school coach, for God's sakes, Lex.
My mother put you up to this, didn't she?
She's trying her best.
She's trying to do a lot more than that, Jason. Oh, that's why I want to work together with you.
So I had sex with her last night.
To find out what she's really up to. I shagged her, baby. I shagged her rotten.
I had to work with her thoroughly, Jason. I had to go in between the crevices and in between the cracks.
I had to really dig. How do I know I can trust you? You don't.
You don't, so don't trust me, because guess what?
But what other choice do you have?
Jason must really hate his mom.
Apparently his mom sucks. I'm going to assume it's like Lex and Lionel, and then Jason and Genevieve.
Yeah, but I just don't understand that what we've seen of Genevieve is that it's not even that bad.
Let's come to the worst convo ever.
No, we're not going to get there yet, because I still want to explain what is the relationship that Lex is going to be wanting with Jason at this point.
Work together to find out whatever his mom is hiding.
Hey, are you still dating Lana? Is she going to be around? I need to say sorry to her, but this is the only way I know how, is that if you're here and I'm paying you, that's why she could probably forgive me right now. It's only because I'm going to be doing these things for you.
And then come back to her, or come back to him?
I'm a psychopath.
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you love it?
I love it.
Do you love this next scene?
No. I hate it.
There's nothing in the companion to defend this next scene. There's nothing to defend anything.
I hate the Kents. Pretty much the entire 2 episodes we've done.
Let's go to the Clark barn.
Clark is just tossing a ball back and forth, looking depressed, as he should be.
Bouncing it on a wall, just sitting there.
Mm-hmm. The Kents come up, the parents. Honey, you've been up here for 2 days.
Can't you get over it?
Yeah, what the hell? Are we serious? You've been up here for 2 days. Yeah! Why do you think?
First Kyla, now Alicia. I just keep losing my superpowered ladies.
That's true. It's very true.
You guys only want me to be
what
with
happened
a normal
to Alicia
person.
Wasn't your fault, Clark, as John tells him that. And
no, we only want you to be with a normal person is what they say. Remember how you killed our pureblood? We'll just call this one even.
Wow. That's dark, dude. Yeah, and of course it is Clark's fault, though. If he just believed her, she actually probably would still be alive.
And maybe if his parents didn't say that she was such a bad person.
Clark, she was framed. I mean, it's like there's nothing you could have done. There's no way you could have known that.
We couldn't have known that.
Yeah, but he counter-argues again. I could have trusted her, regardless.
Martha looks down because she knows that she is to blame, too. I just tell her everything.
You know, she asked me to go to the sheriff to tell her everything, but of course I was too scared. And if they knew about me, they would be quick to judge her. But I didn't go.
I was too afraid.
I was too afraid of what people might think, how they would react.
And now Martha is looking at him like he's a freak.
Yeah, what if she was right, though? What if people knew what I could do and really am? They just... Maybe she'd still be alive.
Maybe she wouldn't. Maybe she would.
Maybe she wouldn't. And that's what they're going to probably say. And I just can't forgive myself for that. And it's true. Clark is truly heartbroken. He cannot forgive himself. I wouldn't be able to.
This is John and Martha's fault.
Completely.
They should be blaming themselves. And instead, they're just like, suck it up.
They should have notarized the marriage to make it happen.
Yeah, they should have been more supportive of this. Instead, they really do just, come on, you'll be able to get over it.
How about this scene, huh?
This reminds me of 500 Days of Summer.
Does it?
When he's looking at his chalkboard and he's just like, I got to start over. Mm-hmm. This is where Chloe may be having that realization of her wall of weird. I can't just be looking at this anymore as if it's, I guess, normal.
Yeah.
Because now she has to look at it differently. I have to start over because now I have a new mindset.
And now, she's epiphany, you know what I mean? Clarity. And she's just at the torch looking at her wall of weird. He's like, what are you doing, Chloe? Lois walks in. So you looking for clues on Tim's abilities? So see, they don't know nothing about it. So, but I'm going to be done actually doing the whole Meteor Freaks thing, trying to expose them. I never should have started this wall. It's like, Chloe, you're a reporter.
You're a decade at the torch. You're the best in town.
Your
investigate. Stories are the greatest.
Stop.
Everybody copies everything that you do. They only look for you in order to have the truth. Chloe, you're the best.
You investigate and you expose. That's who you are. Well, then I guess it sometimes sucks being me, Lois. Okay? So really... Now Chloe goes into things like, Lois, if you found out something about someone that they didn't want you to know about them, would you tell them that you knew?
So that depends. Is that person a douche?
Honestly, yeah. That person, you care about them? It's like, I mean, yeah, I care about them a lot. Has keeping the secret hurt anyone? And Chloe really thinks about it. She's like, no.
Then my answer is no.
You don't need to tell them. I think... once they're ready, they'll tell you.
If you really care about the person really cares about you. You guys will have that talk.
Yeah, and one day they would be comfortable telling you, spilling them secrets enough to tell them about themselves. So...
No offense, Lois, but that's the last thing I expected to hear from you, because you suck. Lois, I've learned the hard way about keeping secrets. For a reason, even from the people that are closest to... Everybody does have their own reasons on why they keep those secrets.
Yep. And she makes a solid point because, Chloe really contemplates that.
And Chloe now is looking, and Lois now is, hey, is it about me? Is there something you want to tell me?
Yeah, well, she's like, are you the one with the secret?
No.
And she's like, no. No, it's not me.
Is it Clark? Because you only have one other friend.
Yeah, or Pete.
Pete's in Wichita, doesn't count.
She goes, I'll see you in a couple weeks or so, okay? I'm dipping out.
Yeah.
Back to college. I'm sure whoever it is that you're talking about, though, we'll tell you when they're ready.
Clark.
So don't worry about it.
I already know he has powers, though.
No, he doesn't. No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
She doesn't.
Sure he does.
No.
She already knows. You know what?
Have a safe drive home, Lois. Bye.
Bye.
And now Chloe starts taking down her wall of weird. Specifically, the ones all about Clark.
And his football.
Miracle Pass, saving Lex from the river, the billionaire, saving the caves.
And Chloe looks at the wall, looks at the photos, and says, Clark, why don't you just tell me?
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what she says. Why don't you just tell me, Clark? I don't get it.
Okay, do you really not get it, though, Chloe? I love you to death, but come on.
It's like,
you have the wall of weird, you're going to report on it if you probably found out about it.
And I think that's why she's even feeling guilty almost, you know what I mean? Like I feel bad he's not comfortable to tell me,
Also, though, Chloe should be like, so everything that has happened is Clark's fault. With me waking up in the caves where I don't know where I am, now I know what exactly has happened.
She's probably putting so many things together, like, oh, okay, this is why this happened.
This is why that.
Mikhail.
This is what was going on. You know what? Let's go to a really sad place where somebody just wants to tell me. Oh,
Let's
go to the cemetery.
God, this is the worst attempt ever.
This is honestly kind of bad. I love
We're at the graveyard.
Yeah.
We're at the graveyard, and Clark is visiting Alicia's grave because it's already built in there. It's buried, and
she's been dead for a month.
Okay. And he's just leaving a rose on it, and it's the only one visiting her. And Chloe stops by. Hey, Clark, just wanted to say that I'm really sorry. Clark didn't even
see Byron in the back? He's reading poetry.
Clark is just like, I don't even want Chloe to be here. But Chloe does say, I'm sorry. Like, if I can't imagine how hard it'd been being so different.
Yeah, if people had secrets, like, and they needed somebody to tell.
Yeah, and
so don't
everyone
you
judge you before they even know you, you know?
Hey, tell me. Do you got a secret? Tell me.
Knowing that there's some people that might never accept you. I mean, I get it, you know? And it's
Tell
like,
me.
just tell me if you can, you know, like your biggest secret. And, like...
Clark is still staring, just blank stare.
I just want you to know that I'm here for you, to tell me.
To tell me.
And...
You ever wanted to tell me?
Yeah, if you ever need to talk and tell me, I'm here for it.
Clark, is there something you want to tell me?
And Clark's just like,
Thanks, Chloe.
Thanks, Chloe. I appreciate that. And then Chloe just leaves.
All right, maybe you'll tell me some other time.
Pathetic. Why'd you do that? And Clark's even like, I don't know, he has a weird look on his face like, that was weird. He felt like it was weird.
No, Clark's not even paying attention. His lady just died.
Dude.
Clark is too crushed right now to be able to pay attention.
Oh my god, and we're done, dude. It's Alicia Cut is done, and it's just... she's gone.
She's gone forever.
I asked for it, I waited so long, and now it's here, and it's ripped away from me.
You had your girl, though. This was what you have been waiting for.
I loved her so much.
This was your Super Bowl.
She was the one.
I feel like I'm a guest today, and like I'm proud to be able to be on this show, being able to discuss Alicia with you, because for me, Alicia, she's okay. Kyla's better, Chloe's better. A lot of ladies seem to be better, but for you, I mean, I get it, sure.
This is gonna be a poll question.
What?
Who's better? Alicia
or the
Kyla
or the field?
Chloe
or the field?
The field,
meaning everybody else. Well, no, you got to put Lana.
No one's gonna vote for Lana.
People like Jesse is.
Dude, I cannot believe it. We're done. We managed to get under 4-hour cut. It's not gonna be exactly 4 hours, but we're almost there.
This is the under 4-hour cut.
Under 4-hour cut, yep. And if you stayed this long, you were crazy.
Okay.
And we love you.
Nobody should have ever stayed.
Yeah. And if you honestly stayed this long, you know, add the 5 stars. If you're new, add the 5 stars. If you're coming back, add the 5 stars. We'll be here for the 5 stars. And, you know, leave us comments, answer our questions.
Give us 5 stars for Tim.
No. Do not. Give us 5 stars for Alicia Baker, R.I.P., the one that was slipped and taken away. I don't know, unjustly.
Unjustly. Injustice.
I'm pissed, dude.
So, Injustice was really about Alicia. That makes sense now. Alicia was taken away. Superman became evil. Also, if you are Clark, though, I'm not talking to anybody for a while. None of y'all believe me. You guys all put bad thoughts in my head. Now she's dead. Thanks, guys. I'm back to being alone. Is this what y'all wanted? Cool.
It's depressing for Clark.
Yeah, y'all all have your own person.
I feel like this is his big tragic death. Like, the one that's hit him emotionally, like, pretty hard.
Probably not going to talk to Lana for a while.
I'm going to hate everyone that said they hated Alicia.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk.
Except Lois.
Yeah, Martha and John. I'm not talking to Mom and Dad.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you've been up here for 2 days. The chores need to get done. Fuck off!
Seriously. I do want to say they were not good parents for the Alicia support.
No, they were being very controlling and almost manipulative.
Almost like they really don't trust their own son.
Almost like they're idiots.
Okay, well, we are getting into name calling now. I don't
Alicia,
know.
I miss you so much already.
She's listening.
Good. Sarah Carter, I love you so much.
She's going to be here.
Please be Alicia for me for the rest of my life.
So you want Alicia to come back?
Yeah.
She wasn't really hanging? It was something else?
Oh, I want her to come back. I know she
could
won't.
come back in the Australian version.
Cool.
You think the Australian version, because they didn't show her hanging, was just like a Clayton and Tarzan scene?
The shadow?
And it was just the lightning strike, and then you just see the body hanging?
Probably.
I think I would have appreciated that more.
I think if anything, they probably maybe just cut out the part where she's like actually hanging, and you still see him like trying to get her down, and it's clearly someone hanging. Like, you know just how it's filmed, but you see him cut down the rope and everything, and then you see the noose on her.
I do want to say, how did Tim win? How is Tim
the writers allowed him to win, Taylor?
The victor. Tim is the one that was able to take your true love And Tim is still alive.
Fuck Tim.
Sandman is still here.
I hate Tim. We all hate Tim. Anyone hate Tim. Anyone hate Tim.
If your name's Tim, you're dead.
Except Tim Duncan.
Timmy D, but that's different.
Oh, is it?
That is... Wait.
Timmy Turner?
Wait, are you just against people named Tim?
Timothy Oliphant?
Who's Timothy Oliphant?
The really good-looking salesman that skipped out on a date with Pam in Office, Justified.
I know who you're talking about now.
Hitman, he played Hitman at one point.
Yeah, that was such a great movie.
It's so good.
Yeah, barcode. Scan it.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'm a HEB grocery item.
Oh, came back as too expensive. Can you go back and check
Need
this?
a coupon.
$1 off.
Man, we're done.
We're done with the Alicia cut.
We have... I believe we're going to have a special guest next week.
Next week, everyone should probably not listen to.
Next 2 weeks, actually, we're going to have special guests. We're going to have one Weston and then the next one.
We're going to have brothers.
We love our sets of brothers.
We do. We're just collecting them at this point. I do want to say with next episode, it's going to be Bachelor Weekend.
Bachelor Weekend, so could be hungover, could be drunk.
So people were worried that we were going to be drunk for this one, but we weren't. Next week, though, may be a problem.
Probably.
Yes.
But it is Recruit, and by the description, it seems like we might need to be drunk for this.
What are you talking about? That doesn't sound
Just all about being a college boy.
It's all about being wild. You know who can't go to college? Alicia.
Wow. We're going to end it right there, because you're being mad disrespectful right now. You respect the memory of Alicia.
Tim's probably going to college in prison. He's probably learning.
Yeah, the glory days.
He'll probably be let out on good behavior.
I don't want to hear it anymore, Taylor. Thank you again for listening to Somebody Save Me podcast. Two nerdy idiots are about to dip out. We'll see you next week for Recruit, episode 13. Honestly, thanks again for listening to all of this. This is crazy. We'll probably do this again at some point because I know there's going to be 2-part, 3-parters like in the future, but yeah.
So we're going to need a 3-parter?
Maybe.
A 6-hour 5.
Oh, shit. Megan would hate you, dude.
Yeah, I would never be allowed in the house.
Nope. But
we gotta do it to Joseph. Sorry, babe.
Yeah, we're out of here, and thanks for the ride, Alicia. R.I.P. We love you so much, Alicia Baker.
Shout out Tim. Shout out Sam.
You're terrible. Follow us and everything. Leave the 5 stars. Answer our polls. Give us the reviews. Go ahead and do it. Just give the 5 stars, man. That's all you got to do. Get that shit up. We're trying to get our shit made out here. Come on. We want to have big shows.
Yeah. Giant shows.
Big shows.
Live shows.
Big shows.
Yeah.
All right. Sayonara, muchachas and muchachos.
Let's go play Hangman.
That's not funny.